Ay! Oops! Walang ligo. Hello guys, welcome to the viewers who are here. Welcome po at we're about to start our match between Grandmaster Antonio versus David Elorta. These two masters have played already twice. Wow. They have played 2 matches, each one winning a piece. So ito po yung final kung sino ba talaga ang ating Blitz King sa Pilipinas. David Elorta is coming off, my sister. David Elorta is coming off victory yesterday in the Alphaland Masters Tournament. Rapid po 'yon, 15-3 I think ang time control. At hindi po naglaro si GM Antonio. Hindi ka GM Grandmaster. Hindi ka naglaro kahapon? Hindi kasi naglaro si Grandmaster Antonio doon. But ngayon mag-start na tayo sa ating Blitz match. Kaya matagal po natin hinintay ito. At players, start na tayo. Let's go. Let's start with game 1 muna para to start things off. While I ano? Toss coin kayo? Sige. Toss coin kayo. Wait lang ha. So, ito po ang ating pamaskong handog sa mga players natin. At so, nandyan na po yung mga players taking their seats. Okay, i-off na natin yan. Wait, okay. You can start. Okay, start na po tayo din ang ating first round. So, Antonio starts with E4 and usual opening of Elorta. Okay. So, nag-knight G1. So, okay. Okay, start na po. And this early, karokan po ang laro nila. At biglang nagseryoso ang tone dito.
Biglang natahimik?
Biglang tumahimik nung nag-start ng mag-move ang mga pyesa. Nandito po ako with my sister. My sister coming from Iligan City, visiting me. At,
nanonood ng chess?
Nanonood po tayo ng this settles once and for all kung sino ba talagang magaling sa Blitz itong dalawang ating mga magagaling na mga players, ano? Like I said, they have played 2 matches already. David Elorta won the first match, but on the rematch Antonio, Grandmaster Antonio, even the score. So ito po yung ating part 3. Malalaman po natin kung sino ba talagang magaling. Wala na pong part 4 ito. Hanggang part 3 lang po talaga ito. Kaya
Christmas. It's been the Christmas season.
wala na pong part 4. Sabi ni Elorta, wag na part 4. Ito na talaga ha. So, you know, Blitz chess is really the most at nagloko ang ating board. May illegal move somewhere. At because of that, kailangan kong palitan ng ating board. At it happens po sometimes that the board ay pag mag-illegal move po yung players ay sorry po. Nag-illegal move kasi kaya hindi na na-follow ng ating main board pero we'll try to follow the action from this paperboard. At ano ka muna to, mga oras natin na nagloko rin. Oops, sorry. Habang nag-iisip pa si National Master Elorta, ayusin ko lang muna din ang ating mga clocks. Sensya na po, it happens when one of the players play a move na yung, for example, yung pyesa ay hindi na sentro at hindi na detect ng computer kung ano ba talaga yung move niya, nag-freeze na po. Kaya but this board, although crude, still records whatever is in the board. This particular display. So nakita po natin sa lamang sa oras. Surprisingly, it's Grandmaster Antonio is ahead on time right now. So this started as a Karokan, but David Elorta's Karokan is very sharp. Opposite side castling po sila. And we even saw a move knight f3 to knight g1 from Antonio to prepare for f3 because there was a knight on e4. So very topsy-turvy po. Only grandmasters and masters can really follow the game. Hindi ko na po alam kung sino nang nananalo dito. Nood na lang tayo. If there's anything wrong with the broadcast po, kindly let me know. Merry Christmas, attorney. Merry Christmas. Palakihin po natin yan, ha? Wait lang, ha? So you can chat, you can greet players, and we can see your... Ayaw talagang lumaki. Ba't ba ganyan yan? I'm trying to Yeah, yun. Tumaas, lumaki. Okay. So, makikita po natin yung mga chats nyo. Hailey, Merry Christmas to all. Fireworks on the board. Yeah, it's very complicated, ano? For a start. So, makikita natin na quality down na po si Joey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Quality down. Knight for a rook. Siya na po we're just alright. Norwin Manasigan, thank you sa live game po, sir. Advance Merry Christmas, attorney. Merry Christmas din sa iyo. Sa mga nagsa-chat dyan, kindly let me know kung where are you watching from para malalaman po natin kung saan sulok ng mundo kayo nanonood. Good job po, attorney. Merry Christmas to all. Merry Christmas to you also. So, let me know who do you think will win. Well, we had a poll. We had a survey. And in the survey, it was Joey Antonio who was the... Ailey is from Baguio City. Hello, Ailey from Baguio City. Land of Haridas Pascua. Hindi lang pala si Haridas Pascua ang player natin sa Baguio City. Watching from Santolan, Pasig, Clyde. Clyde Bautista. Hello, Clyde. How are you? We are streaming live worldwide from Alabang Hills, Muntinlupa naman kami. Captain Ronaldo Banaag from the City of Waterfalls, Iligan. Okay, nasa Iligan ka na pala, pre. Good luck sa mga players dyan. Merry Christmas din sa lahat ng mga players from my hometown. My hometown actually, Iligan City. Ito naman si lugar ni LM Liavanes pala, ang Pasig. I see, okay. Allery Sumosot, my friend from college. Attorney Orbs, pa-shout out po from Bacolod. Hello, Allery. Regards mo ko sa papa mo who was one of my first trainers. Magaling po yung father niya po. Ubus na. Next game. Hindi pa pala. Isang move lang. Okay, and Grandmaster Antonio resigns the first game. David Elorta takes a 1-0 lead. Okay. So David Elorta from General Santos City, land of Manny Pacquiao. Okay, so they're off to game 2. David Elorta takes a 1-game advantage. At aayusin ko lang yung clock. Para kayo na lang. Ang ano dyan is on, off, dito. Play nyo na lang. Okay. So the players are now it's London system. Well, we come to expect from David Elorta the London system, of course. At Antonio responded with the Queen's Indian setup. One of the strong setups against the London system po yan. So, from General Santos City, Miguel Soria, attorney, Merry Christmas. Salamat sa lahat ng chess projects. Big help sa chess.com. Chess.com. Alright, our coach from Makati, Hope. Ano po, so Marvin Bronyoso, good luck mga masters. Nandito po ang ating mga but this board will only last until while all the moves can be recognized by the chess base actually, no? Kasi as soon as may isang tira na hindi na sentro, o as soon as may isang tira na hindi na parang illegal move, ay mag-freeze na mo na ito. Chess community pala. Okay. Well, we are streaming via Facebook at Jason Maranan, one of our strongest non-masters, watching from Batangas City Chess Club. Taga Batangas pala si Jason Maranan. Hello po sa lahat ng mga taga Batangas dyan, ng mga chess players. Also, Namor Osipse, also one of our strong non-masters, from San Jose del Monte, Bulacan. Hello. Yeah, I got it. Kinumpleto na ni Osipse yung pangalan ko. So, Merry Christmas po to all. Hope you like and enjoy watching this great match between two of our fastest masters, Grandmaster Antonio and Grandmaster Elorta. So, like I said po, medyo condition si Grandmaster Elorta today because nanalo po siya kahapon sa Masters Tournament, the first Masters Tournament po in a long while. Masters only, courtesy of Chess Circle by Leandro Jimenez. So yan lang po, hindi ako nakapunta doon because of personal reasons. Marlon Constantino, good morning. Pakilagay naman kung saan kayo nanonood, kung saan lugar kayo para makita natin kung saan ang mga viewers natin nanonood. From Bacolod, Jerry Paril. Tony Arellano, is this the master? Ay, Arden, saan ka na? Sabi mo, pupunta ka rito with, sino ba yung mga kasama mo? D-Max ba? Kasi magkakantahan tayo sa lunch break. Dapat nandito ka na. Malapit na mag-deliver ang Kentucky Fried Chicken. Tony Arellano, good morning, sir. Marlon Constantino, Israel Landicho, good morning to all and to all the viewers watching us today in this the day before Christmas Eve. Pong ating feature match between Grandmaster Antonio and David Elorta. David Elorta has taken a 1-point lead by winning game 1. This is now game 2. So Israel Landicho is from Cavite and Lucena City. Good morning, sir. Good morning, Alan Antang, Edison Ansel, and Hilbert Refuerzo. Hope you enjoy watching this blitz match between Grandmaster Joey Antonio and National Master David Elorta. Of course, David Elorta, although less titled than Grandmaster Antonio, alam po natin na sa larangan ng blitz chess ay Magaling na magaling po siya. In fact, tinalo po niya si Iranian Grandmaster Gem Maghami. Naubos po si Gem Maghami to the tune of $100 kamakailan lang. Darwin Beltran from San Ildefonso, Bulacan. And of course, our friend Hamed Nori, chess. Merry Christmas, attorney. God bless you more. Patuloy sa pagtulong mo sa mga... At hindi ko makita. Chess players ba? Pababa ko muna yung... Yeah, one of the strongest players din that I know. Itong si International Master Hamed Nori, aka chess. Sana ma-feature din kita dito sa ating Blitz matches. Kasi alam ko magaling ka rin. So, Emmanuel Mendoza. Teka muna. Dami na. Marvin Bronyoso is from Olongapo City. Hello po. From all the chess players in Olongapo, including Marvin Bronyoso. From QC naman, Emmanuel Mendoza. At Christopher Cruz from Tinajeros Acacia Chess Club, one of our member chess clubs. Christopher Cruz, of course, si Coach Christopher Cruz ba yan? Our beloved arbiter from Mindanao, Joseph Palero. Kumusta po? Nakarating na, nakabalik na. At also Mans Missiona, watching from Calbayog, Samar. Uy, nakapunta na ako dyan. Nakakain ako ng Jollibee dyan. I was on my way from Manila to Cebu by land. We took a land trip from Manila to Cebu. At dumaan kami sa Calbayog. Edizen Ansel from Cavite. Kumusta po kayo dyan sa Cavite? Neil Redulia, nag-hang up po. Ano nag-hang up? Nag-hang up na ba? Oh my God, nag-hang up na pala. Sorry. Nag-freeze po ang board. Pasensya na po. So, nakikita natin dito, materially equal pa rin ang material, but positionally, parang lamang po yung puti, ano? Let's see if... Merry Christmas, attorney. From Naga City, Glennet Artus. Magandang umaga po sa inyo. Ramil Alvarez from Mabalacat, Pampanga. Jonathan Miano, Peka membership. Manamaya po yan, ha? Velo Cruz. Velo Cruz is... watching from Dubai. Hoy, akala ko ba Arden, pupunta ka dito ba't from Rizal? Ay naku. Neil Redulia from Bohol. So nakikita natin talaga na nationwide po and even internationally kasi may viewer po tayo from Dubai. From Imus Cavite. Ganda rin yung Imus Cavite po. Napaka historic po ng lugar na yan, ano? From San Pablo, Laguna, Robert Babani. Good morning to all the players. Sorry daw, sabi ni aking kaibigan who was supposed to help me with the broadcast. Dahil sabi po niya ay malakas ang ulan. From Bulacan, Gabriel Esguera. Hello, good morning to all the chess players and Merry Christmas to all the chess players from Bulacan. Sana po makapunta tayo dito. Kayo dito sa Puerto Princesa, Palawan. In fact, I lived in Puerto Princesa for 2 years. 2 years pa ako dyan. Sa San Pedro, Puerto Princesa, Palawan. I spent my 4th and 5th year in life there. Kikita natin. Joey's one pawn down, but more importantly, yung position po niya ay let's see kung maka-perpetual po si Joey dito, because otherwise the queen would pawn. Well, the pawn would queen. The pawn would promote to queen. So sayang. Wow, what a defense. Queen C8. 7 seconds na lang pala si Joey. Ano? Wow, what a defense. What a defense. Queen C8 and G6 to get the king to G7. So, like I said, guys, David Elorta has taken a 1-game lead by winning game 1. This is game 2. Watching from Taguig, Raul Mejia, Tony Arellano from Novaliches, Quezon City, and Catalino Menjogarin from Calamba. Good morning po sa inyo lahat. Good morning po sa lahat ng mga chess players from that area. Jared Ducante from Dasmariñas, Cavite. Dasmariñas po is blessed to have a mayor who is very fun and who supports chess. So it looks like ay wait anong nangyari sa clock? Wait, pause lang muna. Pause muna tayo, ha. Ano nangyari sa clock? 10 seconds na si Joey. Ikaw, 1 ha? Pwede ba, ha? Ha? Okay, so the players have agreed to a draw. Joey managed to find Queen C8 and G6 to stop the pawn. At that was a hell of a game. After 4 games po, we will take a break, no? After 4 games, we will take a break kasi magla-lunch break tayo after 4 games, ha? Kasi gutom na rin. But in the meantime, so David Elorta still takes a 1-game advantage, winning game 1 and having drawn game 2. Kenny Ray Costa is watching from Tennessee, USA. Tennessee. Ano bang magandang ano bang city sa Tennessee? Ano bang capital city sa Tennessee? Sensya na, hindi ako as sharp as before in sa geography, sa aking knowledge of cities. Sino lamang, Pastor Ronald Apon, sino lamang si Elorta po has a 1-game advantage, having won game 1. Tabla po ang game 2 natin. Set na yan. So, karokan ulit sila. And this time, GM Joey opts for the main line. Knight C3. Ryan Lopez Saus, my friend from Batangas. Game 2, sino panalo? Panalo po. Hindi, tabla po. This is called the Capablanca variation, no? Or otherwise the main line, known as the mainline variation of the Karokan, but was really popularized by Jose Raul Capablanca, the Cuban world champion of the 1920s, one of the greatest players of all time. Nashville and Memphis, yon, Nashville. So ano pala yan? Music country pala yung Tennessee. Music state. Country music to be exact. Watching from North Cotabato, Mace Chess Club, Mace Club by Haydin Amir. Ha! North Cotabato po ang ating si Aisel in. Ano na po mang standing? Lamang po ng isang game si David Elorta, having won game 1 with the black pieces. But game 2 was drawn, with Antonio managing to find the drawing maneuver with only 7 seconds on his clock, with only 10 seconds on his clock. Country music. Watching from Milan. Really? Milan, Italy? Or Milan, New York, Quezon City? Watching from Manila, Jaime Osit Santos. Sir, our friend from the Philippine National Police, Jaime Osit Santos. I'm sure he's rooting for his friend, Grandmaster Antonio, of course. One of Joey Antonio's closest friend po yan, si Colonel Osit Santos, Jaime Santos. Watching from Milan, Italy. I remember pala, Harold Militar is an OFW from Milan. So, ito na yung typical structure ng Karokan. Milan, Italy. Okay. Yeah, I remember Milan, Italy pala. Alright. Vic Arellano, one of our strong players also. Watching from the land, watching from Cagayan de Oro, the land of the city of Golden Friendship, I think ang tawag sa kanila. City of Golden Friendship. So I'd prefer white here, no? Space advantage, but solid pa rin. Walang masyadong weaknesses ang black. That's the typical Karokan story. Thanks for sharing, Jun Isaac. Merry Christmas. Taga saan ka nga, sir? Jun Isaac, Mr. Jun Isaac, who I think played in the Challengers. Jaime Criste, our regular tournament player before he moved to the US. Saan ka na ba ngayon, Jaime Criste? And of course, we also watching is our international master, coach, trainer, par excellence, Super Jello, Chess Trends Im Yung, otherwise known as International Master Angelo Yang. So sa mga magulang diyan na naghahanap ng magaling na coach, proven po 'yan si International Master Angelo Yang as a good coach, having coached so many strong players now. And he is now here in Manila for good. I love Karokan defense with Grunfeld variation or mainline Karokan. Merry Christmas, Attorney Orbe from SSS Chess Club. Taga SSS pala to si Namor Osipse. Kasama ni Medrano, who is also an executive of the SSS. J.R. Rolio, watching from Isabel Leyte. Thanks for the coverage. So, the beauty of Facebook is just not just a site for us to argue about Westies. So, we can also bring you live coverage, live chess matches via Facebook. No? So, for once, let's stop muna all the arguments about chess and concentrate muna on this match. So to those who have just tuned in ngayon lang, it's It's National Master David Elorta who's leading by 1 point, having won game 1 and drawing game 2. Nasa game 3 na po tayo ngayon. So, in game 3, Grandmaster Joey Antonio is playing white and exerting pressure on the position of David Elorta. He has sacrificed the exchange, no? He sacrificed the exchange. Knight for a rook on d6 to get a strong passed pawn supported by the bishop. But whether that pawn will become a queen is another question. So, wala po tayong computer assistance, so we are left to our own faculties to evaluate the position. Mas maganda pa po yan kasi para patas tayo with the players because the players don't have computer assistance naman po. So we can see the game as they see it. So once again, Merry Christmas to all. This is a Christmas offering to you from the National Chess Federation of the Philippines. Part 3 of the match between Grandmaster Joey Antonio and David Elorta. They have already played 2 matches before, each of them winning 1 match. So this third match will break the tie and settle once and for all kung sino ba talaga ang magaling sa kanila. Medyo yun. So I guess Prince Sanggol like A5. Bishop has to play Bishop G6. That was practically forced already. Practically forced. The rooks cannot be allowed to invade. But hindi po ako pwede mag-suggest ng mga moves because number 1, hindi po ako qualified because I'm not a master. At number 2, marinig po ako. Kaya general comments lang po itong ginagawa ko at acknowledgement lang sa mga chats, messages nyo. We're all watching this position. So hindi pa po naman panic time ang mga players. Matataas po ang oras nila. Mahaba pa yung oras. They both have 2 minutes more or less to play this game out. Materially it's 5 versus 6, but black is an exchange ahead. But white has space advantage. And black is probably literally. So mahaba ang isip ni Elorta sa move na to, ano? Bishop G6, B6, Bishop B6. So guys, let me know if there's anything wrong with the stream. For example, if the volume is the volume has a problem, or if there's any problem at all, let me know. Hello? Tama ba? Hello? Oh. Let's see. Hello, test. Mic test. Am I okay? Is my volume okay? Is my volume okay? Okay, siguro. Alright, so let me know guys if there's anything wrong with the broadcast. If baka minsan di ko rin mamalaya na yung board pala nagpo-frozen na. Watching from Canada, Rogelio Caltura. Good morning. Good evening pala. Watching from Mindoro, Emmanuel Asi. Hello, sir. Sorry po at wala ako kahapon dahil personal reasons. I wanted to go, kaya lang wala pala talaga ako. Congratulations pala kay David Elorta for winning the Masters Tournament in Alphaland Makati Place yesterday. Rapid po yun. At among the Masters po, it was David Elorta who emerged the champion. Good evening, Rogelio Caltura from Canada. Okay pa sa all rights, sabi ng kaibigan ko, si William Joey Ardientes Steinitz from Aurora or Cebu. Resident of both Aurora and Cebu. So, sa complex endgame, ano? White has 3 pass pawns. Masyadong maganda, attorney. I'm sure Emmanuel Asi is rooting for his fellow Mindoro. How do you call people from Mindoro? Watching for his fellow Mindoro player, si Grandmaster Antonio po, ating from Mindoro, ano? And this game is heading towards a nice big ng screen. Caricature Miguel Bautista. Mabuhay ang mga seniors. Salvador Legazpi de la Paz. Indeed, mabuhay ang mga seniors. In 5 years time, magsi-senior na rin ako. James Cosa, watching from Makati. Hello po from Makati. Hope you're enjoying this Christmas presentation by the NCFP. A blitz match between two of our fastest players, David Elorta, Blitz King of Luneta, and Grandmaster Joey Antonio. In his prime po, Grandmaster Joey, wala talagang, no equals talaga si Joey sa pabilisan, ano? I remember watching him play in Cebu when I was still a college student. He also won the Blitz tournament of that tournament. So, but now he's already 56 years old, if I'm not mistaken. 56 years old against David Elorta is about 20 years his junior and in the prime of his chess playing career. So, but nakikita po natin ang ating one of our living legends of Philippine chess po. Grandmaster Antonio is still not ready to acknowledge David Elorta as the King of Blitz. And in fact, he defeated him already in a match. So, 1-1 po sila sa match, no? One all po sila sa match. And the problem with white black, I think, is So 11, 10, 9. And they agreed to a draw. Tabla po. There's nothing more to be there's nothing more to be played. So games 2 and 3 are both draws, and because of those draws, David Elorta maintains his 1-game advantage, having won game 1 with the black pieces of a Caro-Can defense, where Grandmaster Joey Antonio played knight f3 to knight g1. But napisat po sa sentro actually yung position ni Antonio doon, no? If you haven't watched Game 1, you can review this live broadcast after po malive ito. Sana nilagay yung bishop sa C7 para block yung pawn sa C6. Maybe. Oo nga. I also saw that move actually. I wasn't sure though. Bakit hindi na tinira ni Grandmaster Joey? No? So, tignan natin yung analysis board nila. Daming pawns, Joey. Joe Balinas from Washington D.C., USA. Of course, we know that Joe Balinas is the the brother. I don't know if the younger brother or the older brother of our legendary grandmaster, Rosendo Balinas. At he's watching from Washington D.C., USA. So it's a draw. So Happy Christmas and ang ganda. Opo. So, may mga nagpupustaan dyan. Bahala po kayo. Basta po, ako ay nagpe-present lang. Wala pong pustaan para sa akin. But, tingnan natin kung sino mananalo dito. It's been a close match so far. Games 2 and 3 have been draws after... One more. Saka tayo mag-lunch. After after Elorta won Game 1, Games 2 and 3 have been fighting draws, no? Up, ang clock start. Ay, okay na pala yung clock. So we see another London system and we see another Queen's Indian structure from Grandmaster Joey. Walang condition. It's also because lately sa Blitz, malakas talaga si Elorta lately. No? At ang tanong ko ay kung si Grandmaster Rosendo Balinas ay malakas din ba sa Blitz during his time. Of course, it's no secret that after playing tournament games, Bobby Fischer loves to play Blitz games. May isang storya nga that Bobby Fischer and Leonid Stein played up to the early morning Blitz games, no? Bobby Fischer also, when he was a kid, when he was still just 15 years old, preparing for the candidates tournament as a 15-year-old candidate, he traveled to Russia to challenge all the best players there. At he went to the Central Chess Club of Moscow and defeated everyone present. So, to preserve the honor and dignity of the Russian chess club, they had to summon Tigran Petrosyan, who was acknowledged as one of the best Blitz players of Russia at that time. And Tigran Petrosyan reluctantly went to the Central Moscow Chess Club to play against Bobby Fischer, and he was able to beat Bobby Fischer, the 15-year-old Bobby Fischer, in Blitz. So all that can be read in a book by sino ba yung book? Smart chip from St. Petersburg. Si forgot the author. So Joe Balina says yes. In his time, Grandmaster Rosendo Balinas was also very strong in Blitz, as all Grandmasters are. So in this game, Antonio is playing black against the London setup of David Elorta. The London is the main opening of David Elorta. Marami nang nabiktima si David Elorta sa London niya. Kaya if you want to know the ins and outs of this popular opening, then watch David Elorta play. So musta po kayo dyan? Hope you enjoy watching this. We are now in game 4 of this match between Grandmaster Antonio and David Elorta. The score is 1-0. One win for Elorta, with games 2 and 3 having been draws. Game 4 is underway. So yun po talaga ang trademark ng London, ano? Closed center. Hindi basta-basta mabibiyak ng black. And then because of the white squared bishop, attack on the king side. Malakas po kasi yung white squared bishop dyan, because his counterpart is blocked by pawns on the queen side, so hindi makakatulong sa depensa. So practically one piece up on the king side. So ganyan po talaga ang setup ng London. But black has resources naman. He can attempt to break through in the center para ang hirap. Ang hirap. Ay, nandito na ang ating champion, international master, and ito, pakita ka dito. Ating international master D-Max. So, bakit ang lights dito ka? Dito ka. So,
what's up, madlang people?
So, mapapakinggan niyo siya kakanta mamaya, ha? Papasample natin sa si IM Di Makiling sa nakapunta ka na. First time mo punta rito?
First time.
Sino kasama mo? Ikaw lang?
Ako lang.
Kasi sabi kasi ni Arden, sama kayo.
Dapat gani, wala. Nag-ulan.
Kaya I was expecting na na sama kayo ni Arden. Nag-ulan. Kaya hindi nagpunta si Arden. Nandun. Pati si Elo pala dapat. Sila dapat. But nevertheless, thank you to IM Di Makiling for coming here despite the rain. At para mabigay masampulan nyo. Wag po Master D-Max, ikaw Arden, ha. Tinext ako ni Arden, sabi niya sasama daw niya si D-Max at saka si Elo. Sila daw dapat magsama-sama, pero all of a sudden dahil umulan at lumabas yung ano ba yung pagkakanding. Ano ba sa Tagalog ang kanding? Kanding din, Kandingon. Kambing. Sa amin, Bisaya pa si D-Max, di ba? Mga kandingon, maulanan lang, mahadlok na. Yun. But anyway, okay lang. Nandito naman si International Master Di Makiling sa ating side. And mapapakinggan niyo po siya mamaya. Kakanta po siya. Hindi pwede siyang pupunta rito na hindi kakanta. Alright. In the meantime, this is game 4 of our featured match. Apo ka ba, Master? Go GM Joey, Kambing.
Sino may score?
The score is 1-0. 1 si David Elorta because David Elorta won game 1. And this is now game 4. Games 2 and 3 were draws. This is game 4. Jessa Lisondra, Dimax Lodi, Idol. Kaon sagbot di ay Aurelio Cultura. I think Aurelio Cultura the one from Canada. Bisaya po di ay. Daghan day ta dring Bisaya. Takot po ako sa tubig. So one of course the Oliver Di Makiling is also one of our fastest masters around. It would be a pleasure to see him in a match here also. Sino kaya sa kanila? Ang winner kaya nito will play 3 games with Di Makiling. Sino kaya mananalo? So, of course, nakita po natin in action si Dimax sa last round ng Asian Continental Blitz, no? Playing against Lee Kwang Liam, who was a former world champion sa Blitz. But natalo po siya doon. Okay lang. Malakas naman po talaga yung kalaban niya. Sayang, ano? May mga chances, ano? Okay lang. So, Antonio is fighting. Nag-open up na po yung sentro. At yung mga bishops ni Antonio ay may except the bishop on B7. Malapit na pong ma-active. Of course, you can actually just
hindi mga rotate G+.
But marinig tayo. Wag actual moves.
Naikaons ko eh.
Wag actual moves tayo dito.
Kaon na siya sa limang agi.
Yes, boss. Sabi ni Cultura from Butuan, now in London City, Canada. There's a London City in Canada. Okay. Ganda ng depensa.
London may gilin si Dave. Magkakaon ang kabayo.
Oh, sayang yung bishop ah.
Kabayo versus horse ng dula ano eh.
Kabayo versus horse. Kabayo versus horse yun ah. So the London bishop is gone.
Ang London player wala yung bishop noon sa man eh.
Materially equal pa para king in the center ang white, while ang black naman has shattered pawn structure.
Lamang sa activity ang black.
Lamang sa activity ang black. At,
Hindi mo dito ka-comment sa move ba niya. So,
hindi tayo makaka-comment sa moves eh. Maririnig tayo eh. Pero general description lang. Kung sino ang tingin mo mga advantage.
Muna yung London pawn. F4.
The London pawn pala yung F4?
Bishop F4 man na siya.
London pawn ha.
Delete na London bishop.
Pero in this case partner, I'd choose black na here kasi yung mga bishops, free na yung bishops eh.
Pwede na mga kaon. Kabalag si Joey gito. Nakaon na po. Grabe na.
So, white actually sacrificed a rook. Tama?
Boom! Boom! Kita? Kita kaya? Kita?
Note lang.
Wala man ito kung plano. Wala man ito plano.
Wala.
Ay, wala makita.
So,
Dato.
ano niya is
Dato. Natural lang gina sa blitz na agi mamis. Wala nga kanindot sa blitz gani.
So, materially, exchange up na lang po ang white. But it's now very complicated and seconds to play. This is why Blitz is so exciting.
Yeah. So by time you 38, 45. Oh, nandiyan mo si Shin. Bukan ako si Shin, no?
Shin Aswan is watching. How?
Hindi mo.
Hi D-Max. Oh, hi. Shin Aswan is our friend from Malaysia. Broadcaster also from Malaysia. My mentor. He taught me everything I know about how to broadcast. How to broadcast using DGT boards. So I'm very thankful to him. Shin Aswan, thank you for watching. And hello din daw, sabi ni Oliver Di Makiling. Oh, why did I talk in Tagalog? So, seconds to play and both players refuse to lose. This is a very important game because if Antonio wins, he'll equalize the score, and if Elorta wins, he'll increase his lead some more. So before Joey Argente, oo nga. Oh, the bishop is still controlling h1. The bishop on c6, the one that was blocked. $20 to play. And to stop rook h1 yan, ano? Holy.
Ano yung lamang ni tactical play?
Si David Elorta.
Ako yung paspas ang mata.
And Elorta takes a 2-point lead by winning game 4 as well. So hindi nakita na-miss ni Joey yung fork on e8. Okay guys, it's been a pleasure. It's been a hell of a game so far. Hell of a match so far. Elorta took a 2-point lead going to the lunch break. Mag-lunch break muna tayo. Pero ang broadcast po will continue with some singing from our master singers. Yan, hilang daw. Sabi ni, ano. So, we'll set up first. Kakanta muna tayo. Okay, kantahan. Kainan. Podcasting.
D-Max na to. Oh, D-Max. D-Max ko, yan na. Lahat malipit na.
Anong kanta gusto mo ba? Master.
Paborito yan. Too much love with TV.
Huwag yung mga mamaya na yun.
Pabayaan yun eh.
Yung mellow lang kasi umuulan eh. Kapag umuulan,
As I said guys, we are taking a break because lunch break muna sa mga players. But in the meantime, kakanta naman ng mga ano ba itong kamay? Siyunsa.
buti makita. Eh yung tagulan naman, yung mga yun lang ang mamaya na yan. Kaya na yung mga tataas.
Christmas muna.
Christmas.
Christmas karaoke.
Ako bakit sa nakakain ko.
Okay ang Christmas.
Okay ang Christmas na din.
Dito kayo.
Doon ka. Para lang.
Perfect Christmas.
Ayan o. Ganda yan.
Iyon pala eh.
Gusto mo rin? Oo, nabibigyan. Ikaw dapat.
Isip ko nga ako sa bakit eh.
Dahil Pasko ngayon.
Nasa pasukan para sa mga test players. Mga donasyon nyo, padala nyo sa Palawan Express sa Cebuana. Basta na naman, ngunit wala ka na. Hanggang kailan kaya ako maghihintay sa'yo? Bakit ba naman kailangan minsan pa? Ang tanging hangad ko lang ay makapiling ka. Sana ngayong Pasko ay maalala mo pa rin ako. Hinahanap-hanap pag-ibig mo. At kahit wala ka na, nangangarap at umaasa pa rin ako. Muling makita ka at makasama ka sa araw ng Pasko.
Hindi pala yung bala.
Ha? Rapid yan. Papasok ka rin yan. Papasok ka rin eh. Pag yan, wala yung kasama mo.
Pasko na naman, ngunit wala ka pa. Hanggang kailan kaya ako maghihintay sa iyo? Bakit ba naman kailangan lumisan pa? Ang tanging hangad ko lang ay makapiling ka. Sana ngayong Pasko ay maalala mo pa rin ako. Hinahanap-hanap pag-ibig mo.
Ang galing na boses!
At kahit wala ka na, nangangarap at umaasa pa rin ako. Muling makita ka at makasama ka sa araw ng Pasko.
Ay, bala pala to?
Pasko na,
Yun, naman.
hanap kita. Aking hanap ko. Ilisan ako. Wala ka sa piling ko sila. Paano ang puto ilaw? Sayang sinta ang sinumpaan, ang pagtitinang tunay. Nais mo bang kalimutan ganap ang ating suyuan at galas?
Sige mo ba yan? Sige mo ba yan?
Paano ang Pasko ay ko sa'yo?
Buknawas ice cream!
Wala ka sa piling ko, cinta. Paano ang puto inulilang mo? Sayang sinta ang sinumpaan, ang pagtitinang tunay. Nais mo bang kalimutan ganap ang ating suyuan at galas? ang puto.
Paano po ito? Kulit ka.
Paano po ito?
Nang pa sa explain. Malaki na siya lang. Ito pa, may kutsinta pa. Magkakahalig ba yun? Yo'y kapiling
Ganda!
Sana pagsapit ng Pasko, kayo'y naririto. Kahit pa malayo ka, kahit nasaan ka ba, maligayang bati para sa inyo sa araw ng Pasko.
Paskwa!
Sa ibang bansa di mo makikita ngiti sa labi ng bawat isa. Alam namin hindi nyo nais malayo, Paskong Pinoy pa rin sa ating puso. Lagi mo lang naisip na sila'y nandito sana, at sa Noche Buena ay magkakasama.
Madrid na ba? Kailangan ka dito para championship na hindi match.
Ngayon kapiling ka, sana pagsapit ng Pasko, kayo'y naririto. Kahit pa malayo ka, kahit nasaan ka ba, maligayang bati para sa inyo sa araw ng Pasko.
Never enough daw. Kaya mo. Never enough karaoke.
Wow!
May nang ano, di ba?
Oh, Lourdes pa, babae. Siyempre, babae. Babae nila, okay lang, babae.
Ha?
Gawin natin
Never
babae.
enough karaoke.
Gawin mo babae.
Naku! Oh, Lourdes pa.
Saan?
Hindi, okay lang yan.
Ha?
Hindi, pwede naman yan. Basta may lyrics.
Christine
Okay lang.
Oh, by request. Kung sino nag-request ito.
Can you hear it echoing? When you share it with me, 'cause darling, without you, all the shadows and spotlights, all the stars still from the night sky. This has to hold the world. Never be enough. Never be enough.
Tama.
muna habang kumakain si International Master and Grandmaster in singing, Oliver D. McKinnon. When Christ was born, oh night divine, oh night, oh night divine, oh night divine. Oh, night divine. Makain pa po ang ating mga masters ngayon, kaya ako muna kakanta. But of course, kanina po, nakita po natin ang galing boses po ng ating Grandmaster from Bohol or from Davao. Ano ba talaga, Dimas? Bohol o Davao? no permanent address. Grandmaster sa kantahan ng Pilipinas, si Oliver Di Makinig. For me po, isa lang makakatapat sa kanya in a championship round sa kantahan, si International Master din, Roderick Nama. Kaya one day po, we'll feature both in a match, in a chess match, and then after that, kantahan naman sila. At magpo-poll po tayo kung sino talagang mas magaling. Para hindi lang sa chess, also sa kantahan, tingnan natin kung sino ba talaga ang magaling between International Master Roderick Nava and International Master Oliver Di Makinig. Naku, mababae yan.
My love will see you through karaoke.
I can see what's mine now. Finding out what's true.
My love will see you through karaoke. My love will see you through karaoke.
Medyo hindi ako naiintindihan ng tiki ko. Ayun. Ito po. Classic Filipino song. Dahil tayo po yung mga Pinoy, tayo hindi ano. Sabi po ng ating chess player na composer na si David Elorta, tayo yung mga Pinoy, tayo hindi ano. Kaya kakilipin natin ang Filipino music.
When I get lost and you please just fall apart, and sometimes you feel that you can't go on. Be strong, for the love will come you to the promised land, to the rain, to the storm. When friends turn back to you, and you're so helpless, you don't know what to do. I'll be on your side, so come with me. Yes, Mama. My love will see you through. When tears are in your eyes, and you feel like you wanna cry, just reach out. And I'll be around to understand. When you stumble and fall, and you need a shoulder to lean on, all you have to do is fall, and I'll be there. With a helping hand, when the road seems so long and endless, and all you see is nothing but darkness. Don't give up, just walk on. I'll pray in your heart, for my love will see you through. My love will see you through. When you reach for your star, when you cross the deepest sea, when you climb the highest hill, my love will always be with you in everything you do, in every step you make.
Okay po. At balik po tayo sa ating match. We have a match to finish. Right. Okay, balik na po tayo sa ating match. We have a match to finish po. Wait lang ha. Sayang, pinanta na sana ni D-Max ang ano nila. Ang kanyang forte. Pero balik po tayo ngayon. The best water ni D-Max. Okay, start na tayo. Partner, start na tayo. Too much love. Ahead, sana yung remote control ko. Okay guys, we will start game 5 of this match between Grandmaster Antonio and National Master David Elorta. Right now po, enjoying po ng 2-point lead si National Master David Elorta, who is up 3 points to 1 point po. 2 wins po. It's now game 5. So ang kailangan po ni David Elorta ay 3.5 points na lang para siya ay manalo sa match nito. And so game 5 starts. Gentlemen, whenever you're ready, you may start.
Ready for disaster. The usual Karukan.
So Antonio here is white and lumabas ulit ng Karukan ni A6 sa lawikain. Ito ay bago. But that's a structure familiar in Slav defense, which is also actually a relative of the Karokan. Same pawn structure po. Same problem. So
Improvise advance. No?
improvise advance.
Okay, mangyapon.
Po, master.
Sige lang.
Po tayo.
Okay. Dako akong PM.
Daghan di ay mga
Kailan ka magandang decision?
8.
Karon.
Dalawa akin so nandito po tayo ni Master D-Max, ano? Ay, International Master Oliver Del Makiling, watching this game. So, Knight H6 partner.
Going to Knight F1.
Hindi yan kinakanta, hindi yan kinakain, ano? Kasi dangerous na yan.
Decide kay Nairog G8 o nyo ma-open up ang G5.
May counterplay, ano? But Knight C3, kaya pala niya nag-Knight H4 para kainin kung pupunta doon. So same po yung position actually sa game 1. Ano? Ibang-iba. Advance gapon. Advance. Pero
Transpose sa advanced variation.
because of the move A6. Gusto mo ba yung A6 na tira sa Karokan? Gusto mo ba yung A6 na tira sa Karokan? After Knight C3, A6? Thematic pa rin kasi ang A6, ano?
Force na ang common sa Code 4 anyway. Ang Fish 5, musulod naman ang Fish 5. Force na.
Fish 5, eh.
Force, kaya naman si...
Oh, nagsabi, may message si Nelson Mariano sa atin, no? Attorney and Kuya Dimax, good afternoon. Sorry, di na kami natuloy ni Arden. Sobra tuloy ulan dito sa Cavite. Ganun. Alright. Well, talaga, I woke up
Pagalitan mo.
watching.
Pagalitan mo. Pagalitan mo.
Arman
Hintay ako ng
Bungabong.
hintay sa'yo.
Oo nga, ano?
Oo, pagalitan mo.
Pagkita daw, sabi ni Lolo, Jose,
Arman Bungabong. Bugabong. Go, 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 mga idol. So, we're here. We're watching. So, wala. Kailangan daw, kailangan bayaran nyo yung, yung pagod ni Dimax na siya na lang nagpunta rito. Dapat, bigay kayo ng regalo.
Ay, fine.
Na fine. Marami
Boy 4.
sanang
Boy 4. Subukan Boy 4. Alright. Kita good.
logical, way of attacking kasi nag-commit na yung blacks to castle on the
Pwede
queen
mo
side.
ang force sa black karon ang gold
Ayun,
fan.
wala na mga moves.
Wala man. Kita gyapon.
So, double edge na naman ito, partner.
Double edge. Paunahay.
Paunahay na naman. King side, queen side.
Namang si Dave
Yun ang magandang...
Namang si Dave sa edad.
Yun ang maganda dito sa games na Elorta sa si Antonio kasi always no holds barred talagang laro dito.
Very dynamic.
But G5, magandang tira din, Hindi F5 kasi is not possible because of knight E5, no? Tama ba? Of course,
Nindot hindi lang
sorry na po, Master Dimax. Hahaha.
Lamang ang puti. So, giti lang very good move ang King B1. Genius.
So, Dimax appreciates Queen B1 a lot.
Pang GM ginandarada. Lamang ang white. Grabe ang console light squares.
Uy, hindi na naman nagloko na naman. Kumain na pala doon.
Oh, nandun na yun?
Oh, kumain na pala.
Nindot. Good move kaya King B1.
Pasensya na po dyan sa display na yan kasi last resort po yan pag on the board ay may pyesa na hindi natama sa right square, magpi-freeze po yung magandang board, kaya yan na lang po ang ating pagtiisan. Ano po ang score? The score is 3-1 in favor of David Elorta. This is now game 5. So after 4 games po, lamang po si David Elorta ng 3-1, winning 2 games and drawing 2. So hindi pa po natalo si David Elorta, no? Hindi pa siya natalo, 2 tabla lang sa 2 panalo pa so far. But Joey is Joey, kaya alam natin naman ang caliber ni Joey is capable of comebacking. Kahit na 5-1 pa yan or 6-6-1, kaya pa po niya habang hindi pa tapos ang laro ay pwede pa siya mag-comeback.
Ito ang mga paboritong posisyon ni Joey. Makita mo yung last game na kay Garma sa Asian Continental.
Oh yeah?
Pag-attacking game, grabe. Ayan mo na yung comfort zone. Wala na. Towel na.
So sabi ni Dimax, decisive advantage na daw ang puti dito. Si Grandmaster Antonio.
Tuwalya na.
Dahil mawawala, hindi pa nga pwede.
Wala na. Plus, wala na. Nasin na.
Wala. Hapon din si
Grabe na.
Hapon din si...
Pero, ang hairstyle ni Dave, pang hapon din. Ang hairstyle pang kuhan eh.
Jordan ng Clippers.
Tomahawk.
Hindi, Jordan siya ng Clippers.
Ganun ang mga hairstyle ng mga Yakuza eh.
The Tomahawk.
Mga Yakuza, yung ano yan eh. Tapos may
Sabi ko kay
Carmelo.
David Elorta, ipakulay niya yung kulay yan eh. Para ano talaga, oh, ganda. So, I think kinulayan niya ng dark red. So, with the pawns on B7 and A6, and material advantage of 2 pawns pa to boot, I think the win will be is going to be easy for Grandmaster Antonio. Although hindi pa rin nag-give up si Elorta.
The Yakuza
Because
man.
in Blitz, anything can happen. Yan po ang motto ng mga Blitz players. Blitz eh. Anything can happen.
Para kay Elorta, ang advantage ni Joey, never enough.
Never. Never.
Moving out of the pin.
So, good morning po sa lahat. Good afternoon na po pala. It's a very, very rainy
Days.
day today.
Sabi na ko, rainy days on Mondays, rainy days on Sundays, madali.
Yeah,
Always.
but nevertheless, kahit rainy po, tuloy po tayo sa ating labanan.
Happy birthday, Barlow.
Ha?
Barlow na din.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday ba?
Happy birthday, Parlo!
Happy birthday to our Air Force One player.
Lakad mo ka dito, lakad.
Happy birthday to our Air Force One player, International Master Barlow, the French Defense Master Bandadera.
Nindot na yung ginapakita ni Dave, yung kuhan, ang attitude nga never give up. You know?
Kasi Blitz kasi
Okay
eh.
na siyang attitude eh.
Bosh.
Force ang balik sa Rook.
Wala na. Hindi na pwede.
Pero grabe na ang H1, decisive ang H1. Wala na. Curtains.
Curtains. And so Elorta resigns. Finally, Grandmaster Antonio wins the game and narrows the lead of Elorta to just 1 point. Kaibigan, it's a match. It's a very, very strong match, thrilling match. It's now 3-2. The score is now 3-2. Lagyan lang natin ng score ha para sa ano tayo ha.
Kumar na tayo. Kumar na tayo. Pagkatapos may casting.
Wait lang ha.
30 minutes break. Just kidding.
Pilipino Kumar na tayo.
2 draws, no? Tabla, no? Tabla, no?
Alright, so this is game 6. The score is Antonio 2, Elorta 3. The first to win 6.5 points wins. So, comebacking po si Antonio. Let's see if he can do something with the black pieces. Gentlemen, you may start your clocks.
After losing the game, nagsombrero na si Elorta. Ginamit na yung mahiwagan.
Sombrero!
Increment ba yun o delay?
Delay lang, delay.
Ito na naman si London Bridge.
And ito rin, nag-vary na si Elorta by playing C4 instead of C3. So, this will take the lines of the Queen's Gambit decline. Bogo Indian. Bogo Queen's Indian according to National Master
Jose.
Bagamasbad.
Hybrid. Wala, Bimso, hybrid. Hybrid Bimso and Queen's Indian.
So, nandito po, in case po, hindi nyo kilala kung sino mga commentators natin. Nandito po ako at si Di Makiling, hindi po nakikita ngayon, si Efren Bagamasbad.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Ito lang po kami. Mag-chat naman kayo dyan para marinig namin kung sinong nandito. At who do you think will win? Saan kayo nakapusta? Attorney, mamaya request sa video kay Copacabana ni D-Max. His name is Lola and she's a showgirl. Hindi ko alam ang lyrics niyan. At the Copacabana.
Wow.
Music and
King
passion.
E2.
King E2.
Nice move.
Henry Lopez, of course, Henry Lopez from Panabo City. Hello, sir. National Master Henry Lopez. Master D-Max, si Guy Guy to. Guy Guy daw. Guy Guy. Kabash mo ba yan si Henry Lopez? AM?
Oh, walang Migo na.
Migo.
Migo.
Migo from Davao.
Lakas kaod ba?
Si Majimbo.
Kusog kaod ba?
Majimbo.
Kusog kaod.
Ang tanong, bakit Majimbo ang nickname ng ating Henry Lopez, who is one of the stalwarts of our Paralympics chess team, no?
Kung nagtanaw mo Dragon Ball, mabala ninyo.
Aha, Dragon Ball pala yan. Wala. Wala, Marimar yung tinitingnan ko noon eh.
Si Elorta, si Mr. Pogi.
Marimar yung aking pinapanood sa Meteor Garden. Kaya di ko alam. So, pawn structure, partner, anong assessment mo dito, partner? Which position do you prefer, white or black?
Okay, dili makaon sa white can be 6k potential outside pass pawn ng black. Kung mag-endgame lang mga black. Okay, na may passer. Tungod sa double pawn. C4 o C3. So, ganoon lang, mag-survive sa... Hindi makasurvive ang kuhanan eh. Patakihon na lang gina sa white sa middle game. Kaya, pag dili siya makuhaan sa middle game, patay na siya sa endgame. Isa pa, nakakuhag pawn, wala na. Wala na. Simplification na lang. The rest is just a matter of technique.
Ba? Yan na naman yung matter of technique na yan, ano?
Wala na. Wala na. Dili man po enough. Dili enough ang...
So, after lunch, parang nabuhayan si Grandmaster Antonio. Kailangan pala talaga ni Grandmaster Antonio, Kentucky Fried Chicken, we do it right. Ano bang logo ng Kentucky Fried Chicken? We do it right ba?
Dili dito chicken joy. Abi na kung natagaan siya joy after pagkaon sa chicken.
Wala eh. Kentucky Fried Chicken lang gusto niya.
KFC.
Colonel Sanders pala si, Colonel Sanders pala ang hilig ni Antonio. That's why yung Colonel Sanders tayo, lumakas ang tira.
Shock to our
Mark difference.
Kaya ang king nasa middle.
Either that or si Grandmaster Elorta ay busog na busog pa.
Okay, tulog ka manok ang hindi kaon.
Tulog ka manok ang kaon. Ay, ubus tayo dyan.
Sobrahan.
Buangon yung Kadimax. Watching from National City Chess Club, San Diego, California. Bobuyet Baulao. National City Chess Club. Wow, sino bang superhero ng National City? I think it's Supergirl. Diba si Batman is Gotham City. Si Superman ay si Superman?
Good move. Grabe si Joey.
But anyway, National City I think is Supergirl, no?
Precision.
So
multiple weaknesses for white. Na lang na survival instinct na lang si David crashing ang tira next, the demolition of the pawn structure in front of the king. Boom, Bobby Fischer.
Wala. Sabi, ito ba?
Boom. Picture garden. The next move is a miniature garden.
Ayaw. Wala eh.
Okay lang man gihapon eh. Pero mas nindot eh. Nindot ang F mo kaan sa easy ba ma-open ang F. Pero gusto mo na ikaw, outpost ng white. Okay lang man gihapon.
Elorta versus Di Makiling. Kahit best of 3 lang, request sigaw from Mindanao. Pwede. Sa kantahan ba? Sa kantahan? Captain ba na?
Okay, the timing of the move, huh?
Nakasama si Elorta. Manila ba talaga?
Manila yun yun.
From San Andres Bukid.
St. Andrews Field.
Sigaw naman ng Visayas. Chess versus Elorta. That's chess of course is International Master Hamed Nori, no? Handang laban din yan because I know Hamed Nori is also very fast.
And furious.
Fast and furious din yan. Kaya magagandang ano. So, 2019 will be interesting in terms of Blitz matches. So, definitely, we will continue these Blitz matches, no? For every 2,000 na bagong member, magbi-Blitz match tayo. Kaya, tell your friends to join Official Legends and CFP para may reason tayo to present a Blitz match for you. So, malapit na po tayo mag 11,000. Pag 12,000 po natin, magbi-Blitz match po tayo.
Interference.
No? Ito ba?
Interference. Blocking the defense. And then, baby. Tansa niya po gyapon. Okay, gyapon. Gyapon to para mawala ang pressure. Para wala counterplay sa pass po. Okay naman gyapon. Next naman gyapon na move.
Ano?
More than anything. And then take here, and then 9 moves. Boom. Double attack, no?
Oh.
Grabe.
So, ang dami nakikita po ng ating International Master. Hi, attorney. Sana makita namin lumaro si IMD Max watching from Bicol. Definitely. The winner will take on Di Makiling for a best of 3. Para may 4 taste tayo, but Di Makiling of course will be will also play here para makita din natin ng hindi lang siya pang kanta, pang chess din. Ang gusto ko Nava versus Di Makiling para pagalingan din sa kantahan. First, we know that Nava, who is the cousin of our Rosel Nava, may pedigree partner, may pedigree, cousin ni Rosel Nava, one of my favorite singers sa OPM.
So may kanta ni Rosel Nava gani?
Daghan, dami.
So sikat niya meron niya yung kanta.
Bakit nga ba mahal kita?
Bakit
Bakit na ba mahal kita? Galing talaga ni makakita ng variations ni Di Max, bilis. Huwag ka nang magbabalik. Ang puso ko ay sa'yo pa rin.
Hindi sa lang age. Pero maulid
Kung
si
nanamig, kung sakali mahal. Mahuhulog lamang. Aray ko, yan ang masakit. Nako. Basta, ano tinira?
Look at GF1 is in the house. This was full gapon si
Look, GF1.
It's a worst time position to
NC3, National City Chess Club, owned by a Filipino. Aha. NC3 in San
pero dili pwede.
Diego.
Dili pwede.
Ano
Dili
ba?
NC3 mo. Dili pwede.
NC3 is National City Chess Club yun, hindi yun move, ha? Binabasa ko lang po ang ating chat And NCT stands for National City Chess Club in San Diego, California.
Dapat ganisan na nakatira, no? Ah, okay. Para wala yung Pintex E8. Nindot sa gaya, nindot mga little nuances, no? Nindot sa gaya, no?
So yun pala yun, para walang Queen E8.
Para
That's
wala
why
yung Queen E8,
tinula yung...
para na siya Queen G2 fans. Tuyo.
Kila Elo Carden. So it's a very rainy day today. So I'm sure majority of the players.
What a move. In between intermezzo. Oh, ito.
Yeah, what a move. Of course, hindi yan pwedeng kainin dahil Nako. Wow.
Oh, nice. Wow. Indot. Pero,
Wow.
perong buti.
Ang galing na tira na yan.
Lupit. Interference.
Much appreciated. Sure, hindi nakita ni Elorta yan.
Lupit na natin. Musta ba siya? Di wala kakainin na yung wala na eh.
So, ito ang ano.
Duha ang threats eh. Either of the rooks eh.
Ito rin.
Kaya kayo ng fork bro.
What if? Hindi ko na siya rito kasi.
Force eh.
Ow.
Nice move by Go.
And Joey Elorta, David Elorta resigns game 6.
Joey Elorta and David Antonio.
And Antonio levels the score. So, lunch lang palang kailangan ni Joey.
Wow. Malapit ang chicken joy mo, Brad.
Malakit ang Kentucky Fried Chicken mo, Joey.
Pag-rasi ka.
So, Elorta has to
Susubin lang yung chan, hindi yung ulo
Elorta has to find a way to get his rhythm back because nadalawahan po siya ni Joey Antonio in games 5 and 6, and so the score is now 3-all. This is a match. This is a very strong match, and we're now at the second half. Game 7 is on the way. The score tied, gentlemen. Teka muna. May problema. Yung mga rooks pakiayos. Yung white rooks sa A1.
Alright,
Ayun.
rock and roll.
Okay, pwede na.
Kaya nakasombrero si Elorta kasi malakas ang ulan.
Oo.
Pasok sa
So
bubong
we're
ito,
here
ulan.
at Karokan again. At this time, hindi na po nag-A6 si Elorta. Mag-mainline na siya ng Capablanca variation, no?
Line.
This is the main line of the Capablanca variation. Nako, maagang nawala ang board natin.
Huh?
Maagang nawala ang board. Ewan ko. May isang may piyesa na may pawn na pero okay lang. Hindi na maano yan. Next game na rin bagay. Sensyahan na po natin at dito po tayo sa chipipay na board. Dahil maagang nag-illegal move. Actually hindi illegal pero yung yung sensor lang.
Ang first to score 5.5, no?
First to score 6.5.
6.5.
First to score 6.5 po ang opening ni Elorta passive. Hindi, yan po talaga ang opening ni Elorta. Passive lang tignan yan pero
Ano na yung bread and butter.
that's his bread and butter. That's where he scores the most points.
Kung ano siya kondo dala. The familiarity.
Of course.
Familiarity breeds success.
Of course, Gigan Master Antonio is no stranger to the Karokan opening also, no? Since he's also a practitioner of the Karokan defense. It's actually a repeat of the game, more or less a repeat of anong game yun? Tabla. Yung game 3. Natabla po yun, but nag-vary na si Antonio dito because in that game I think he played B3.
That's ranking G4.
My money is on GM Joey.
Positional understanding.
According to Kim Zafra.
Sa veterano, good. Kaya good positional understanding. Wala na. Change na. Change everything. Change everything. So you can B6 and then B4.
Joey's thinking about Queen C1, ano? So, pawn structure na lang to, partner. Anong tingin mo sa pawn structure, partner?
White.
White is better.
Outside.
So, white has the potential breakthrough, no? So let's just say that if the rooks are removed, white has a 1 game.
And then may outside pass sa H5. Muni ka rin ng nindot ka rin.
Joey, posta ko, kalabaw ko sa'yo. Posta daw ni Joe Noblihas ang kanyang kalabaw.
Basta wala na siya magsayang sa prinsipyo, no? Diretso na siya nature garden. Talaga niya. Itulog sa HA ko ba? Pero okay, nagyapan mo na magyapon tema. Yan na may pin na. Sayang lang, nakatabang pa na yun ng kanto. Pero wala na eh. Boom, boom, wala na eh. Yeah, king dire, king. Wala na. Sulod. Man. Game over.
Game over.
Principle of 2 weaknesses eh.
Remember guys, principle of 2 weaknesses. You have to create 2 weaknesses to win. Attorney, pakibati po ang tayong mga Pinoy Chess Club, Winnipeg, Canada. Oh, there's a tayong mga Pinoy Chess Club in Winnipeg,
Yung mga Pinoy.
Canada. So, I don't know if that's taken from the song of Heber Bartolome. Of course, Heber Bartolome, banyuhay ni Heber ay hindi lang siya magaling na composer, he's also a quite strong chess player. Chess player po yung si Heber Bartolome. Kaya yung mga kanta niya ay tinatangkilik din ng mga chess players. Tayong mga Pinoy Chess Club from Winnipeg, Canada, good evening po tayo lahat.
Siya ay nagigiti. Yung ba yung kanta ni
Hindi niya nakita.
From Winnipeg, Canada, where I think Dr. Bong Perez is now.
Pwede rin ito. Diba? Basta pa pumasok lang yung isa.
Heber Bong Perez is Dr. Bong Perez. As we all know, or everyone who is in the chess scene here in Manila, Dr. Bong Perez po is the sponsor and the organizer of the longest running chess tournament, series of chess tournaments in Manila, probably in the history of the Philippines. That's the PCA ba yan? Paranaque Chess Association first Saturday or first Sunday chess tournament. So every month po, they never fail to hold a tournament every month, first Sunday or first Saturday of the month for the last 10 years. Bago po ako dito sa Maynila 16 years ago, sumasali na po ako dun. It's just very sad that gumraduate po ako without ever winning it. Gumraduate po ako dahil 1950 lang po yung rating at hindi na po ako kaya kasi more than 1950 na po yung rating ko. At but when I was still qualified to play just a PCA monthly tournaments, I would always play in that tournament. Ang pinaka ano ko lang ay yung up to second place lang po ako na
Kita na niya ang ano? Kita na.
hinintay niya na mag 8 rank yung king. I think, no?
Saan naman eh? Bagay, force naman ba na himuha ni Lord?
So, Elorta hoping to block the pass pawn with his king so that the rook can do other things. And also create a pass pawn of his own. So G6 partner. I don't know about that move. Hope we can make this event regular. I can donate to the prize pool. Wait! May magdo-donate sa prize pool. So both players actually will receive sizable amount din naman. Ayaw ko na i-disclose kasi baka
No. Hindi, pwede naman ito niya.
D-Max.
Pwede na ito kayo ni F6 niya. Tapos H6 na. Tapos King D4. Wala na. H7. Basta for outside passer naman kaya.
So this makes it a bit complicated now.
Wala
No?
mang yaban ng white. Overwhelming ang yung advantage.
So yun. Oopsie daisies. Nag-iba. Papunta na ng ano. Papunta na ng
Hindi, pag-rin na panalo na.
Pero di mo.
Take on F6, tapos H6, H7, making D4.
Pero yung King G5.
Okay. Ang tingin niyo sa Rook 81, guys? Good move o hindi? Nice itong match na ganito at may analysis pa. Magagamit din namin during our game. Doc Mato versus GM Joey. I don't think. Pareho po silang taga Mindoro pala, no? GM Joey tsaka si Dr. Jenny.
Jenny Romblon.
Ay, Romblon pala. Iba pala. Magkalapit lang pero hindi not necessarily same island. Definitely po we can make this regular for every 2,000 additional members ng ating Facebook group. Pwede nating pwede tayong mag-celebrate by holding a a match.
There's an umbrella on F5. Wala na. White is winning because of the umbrella on F5.
Anong umbrella, partner?
Yung tabon. Pwede dito ang rook musulod ang rook dali.
No, check.
Tinanggal niya yung umbrella mo.
Tinanggal, genius. They knows, ha? Tinanggal niya yung umbrella.
I-lock mo, i-close mo yan. Para kahit pa paano, konti lang
Mga genius ang yung F5, oh. Pero wala yung umbrella, oh. Pero, okay.
Pero meron eh.
Kumausad.
Meron
Going for mate naman gutong ganina.
Meron pa rin,
Yung F1 is the only way to survive, you know? Pero wala na. Curtains again, curtains.
Gawa ka na lang, Clyde. Gawa ka na lang ng panibagong account. Hindi kita ibablock. Basta. Okay? Hindi po ako nag-block sa'yo. Iba po nag-block sa'yo. Kaya lang, may mga ibang admins na tayo eh. Okay lang. Gawa ka na lang ng bagong account, ha? You're still welcome as a chess player. Who will be the next challenger? Tingnan po natin, but this will definitely be the last match that we will feature for this year, no? We have actually featured a lot of matches, no? A lot of team matches, a lot of individual matches. So Elorta resigns. And after lunch, Antonio wins 3 straight
3 in a row.
and took the lead and takes the lead by 1 point. So it's now the score is now
Brad, malupit yung tatlong manok.
4.5.
the score is now 4-3.
4.3.
Tatlong manok ah. Tatlong manok.
Ano merienda, manok ulit?
Tatlong manok.
Merienda ulit, manok.
Malupit yung
Merienda,
tatlong-
merienda, merienda ba?
Malupit yung saya, ha?
Okay, so nag 3 straight po. Nakita po natin yan din na si Joey Antonio is really capable of racking up wins. Ano? I think he scored 5 straight kay Darwin Lailo and 7 straight kay Chito Garma. Na 7-0 po si Chito Garma. But when Antonio starts winning, he tends to start winning by bunches.
Tricky, no?
Ano, streaky players
Tricky
talaga.
Guzman.
Ang lupit ng pagkapanalo. Okay. Sabong na yan. So, gentlemen, whenever you're ready, you may start. Kain muna ako, bay. At ako'y, si ano muna, so, ikaw muna mag-ano dito.
Si Efren muna, Efren. Manong F. Okay, kumain muna si attorney. So, ako naiwan dito. We have another London on the board. Manong F. Ikaw muna substitute. Dito.
Ikaw na mag-ano. Ano assessment mo?
Dito ating guest commentator, Bata Masbad. Efren Bata Masbad. After winning 3 straight, ito na yung mga G5 is a very confident move. Dahil sa momentum ng 3 straight wins matitira mo na yung mga ganun pero pag galing ka sa talo hindi mo matitira yung mga ganung tirada Oy, reminiscent to sa game namin ni Zheng Chongsheng 2 years ago. Dapat mali ang D6, dapat D5, battle of the E4 square. Tapos pasok yung knight dun sa E4 dapat.
Favorite ni Joey. Always dancing in the dark squares.
Dancer.
There's nothing wrong with dancing in the dark squares.
So, ang ganda naman ng Queen E2 stops any ideas of casting Queen side, no? Because of the battery of the bishop on D3 and the Queen on E2. Okay. No. Fine. Sabay goat 4. Open mo. Pwede rin. Kung nag-pawn takes G4 With the idea of knight f4.
Queen F6.
Keeping the dark square bishop. Hindi, kung mag-knight f4 takes lang, then castling queenside eh. Tapos rook g1, liquidate pass pawn, h pawn.
Queen A7 or Queen F6?
Queen e7 para na may e5. Importante maka e5.
Okay.
Hindi, kailangan mali yung King e1. Dapat bishop a6. Tanggal mo muna yung light square bishop, diba? Dapat tinanggal mo muna yan. Masyado napabilis yung King e1. Dapat yung bishop a6 was better instead of king b1 para may light square weakness on black. This time hindi na pwede bishop a6, may mga bishop a8 na, no? Yun ang na-miss ni Dave.
D5 is coming.
Right pa yung board.
Live pa? We're still live.
Okay, so time for her.
We're back.
We're back.
Diba? Yun pala. Ay, kasi mga spot natin ito. Alright, so asa na ba? Alright, ito yung live natin ngayon, ano? D-Max Team Brew. Ano meaning ng Team Brew?
Yun yung anak ni Rocky eh, yung bunso niya eh, si Brew.
Brew.
Pero maganda naman, yung Brew, yung champion kami sa Tagum, si Bryle. Tapos yung R for Rocky and D-Max, so team
Bryle,
brothers.
Rocky, and D-Max.
Team Brew.
Hinahanap ka daw ng mga nanay sa tingin. Yan, Marohon. Of course, matagal si D-Max sa Malaysia, no? Ano ba, ano magagawa mo doon? Nag-training ka?
Balik-balik lang. Ano lang, turo-turo. Walang mahirap dito sa
Of
atin.
course, Malaysia is where D-Max has his, had his GM norm, no?
2006. So
2006.
First
Doon sa
Malaysian Open.
Malaysian Open at pinitsure pa nga si D-Max sa chess base for having won that Open ahead of many strong Chinese grandmasters, no? Tama? May mga Chinese ba doon?
Si Wesley was FM pa that time.
FM pa si Wesley that time, naglaro siya. So yun, magaling. You beat Wesley So in a tournament. Astig. Oo nga, tsaka hindi lang siya astig sa chess, pati sa kantahan, astig na astig pa. Talagang parang ice cream ang lamig ng boses.
May mga kanta pa lang sa Christmas, yung mga Christmas won't be the same without you, yung mga ganun.
Christmas won't
Tapos
be
yung,
the same without you.
Sana
Rockin'
ngayong Pasko
around
ay maalala mo rin ako, mga ganun. Yung mga malungkot na kanta.
Christmas tree, have a happy. So in this game, puti po si David Elorta, itim po si Grandmaster Antonio. After trailing by 2 points, 3-1, Antonio racked up 3 straight wins. And so is now leading by 1 point. So the score is now 4-3 in favor of Antonio. So
Sweet baby chain.
ang lakas po ng tira ni Antonio after po nag-lunch break.
Malaking bagay.
Baka hindi nakapag-breakfast kasi.
Malaking bagay yung chicken.
Nung tinext ko po si GM Antonio, sabi ko, GM Antonio, don't forget, mag-match tayo ngayon. Sabi niya, ha? Kagigising ko lang attorney. Baka wala lang time mag-breakfast pala si GM Antonio. Kaya
sunod pala. Ha? Sa tatlong manok.
after nung kumain ay okay na yung tira.
Si David, yung tatlong manok, tatlong itlog. Ano ba yan? Tatlong itlog ata na kain David, hindi yung manok.
Tirang na.
Ba't siya kinabahan dun sa kain?
No? No? Dapat.
Kinabahan siya. Tapos pinaka messing G2 yun.
That weakness, no?
Outside pass pa na.
Alright. So, guys, I'd appreciate feedback if there's something wrong with the broadcast. If the audio is bad or if the board suddenly freezes. Para po.
Yes, feel.
So, in this game, parang namang puti partner, ano?
Ano ka na dyan sa 4 naman?
Nako, nag-frozen tuloy. Mea culpa.
We have to let it go. Frozen.
Mea culpa, mea culpa. Dito tayo sa newspaper view.
Lumawagid si Kuya.
Tagan! Botax! Seconds to play na lang si Joey, no? Well, Antonio still has... Elorta still has 2 minutes to play.
Once.
Dalawa eh. Ba't nawala yung rook ni ano?
So H1.
Ayun, nakita na. And Elorta wins to even the score. So after game 8, the score is tied at 4-all. With only 4 games remaining. Ladies and gentlemen, this will be down the wire. So seryoso na.
Digdigan.
Seryoso na sila sa board.
Sakto
Talagang
na tatlong manok, yun, no?
bugbog o dignidad.
Kasi tatlong sunod
Good
sa panalo,
broadcast.
tatlong sunod talo. Isa.
So finally, Elorta managed to stop the bleeding and wins game 8. So the score is tied at 4-all. It's a fresh new match. 4-game match na lang ito. 4-game match. Whoever wins 2.5 points in the next 4 games wins.
Parang Carwana Carlson na to. Ha?
So, but unlike Caruana Carlsen, maraming results naman dito ngayon, ano?
Sa tie-break, di ba? Sa tie-break.
Hindi tabla-tabla. Oh, I remember this game. Palagi nila itong nilalaro sa last match nila. Ang fianchetto ni so, endgame lamang ng puti. But before the endgame, God placed the middle game. Oh, sino? Trivia, sino ang nagsabi niyan? Before the endgame, God placed the middle game.
Kung makakasagot, mayroong
Gift pack!
gift pack from Pure Gold.
Wala ha. Baka sabihin. Joke lang yan ha. Joke lang yan.
Courtesy of Jose Efren Gargames Bad.
Yun lang. Franklin Tabao, ganda. Daig pa world match. Salamat, Attorney Erme. Well, you're welcome. And thank you also for all the 10,000 members who joined our group. Importante po yan. Goal po natin, mapaabot yan to 1 million members. Para po, when people see that the Facebook page of the National Federation has 1 million members, then maybe, just maybe, we can attract sponsors, big commercial sponsors to our sport.
Mali ata. Okay, good.
Kuya Francis, ang pogi mo. Yun lang.
Malapit
Kita mo
si
pa yun?
Francis pala eh.
Pakis, according to Mornog. Pwede. So, like I said guys, this is a very crucial game because tabla po sila. Whoever goes ahead will have a psychological advantage over the other, no? Kaya both players want to get that psychological edge.
Tsaka yung mga manonood nasa edge of their seats din. Puro to edge.
Because every
edge.
every move is important na po dito. Para sa pinakapoging undercut na blitz skin.
Undercut.
Yun, undercut. Papa Dubs. Of course, referring to David Elorta, who has gained a reputation for being the King of Blitz. So, partner, sinong lamang dito, partner? Tingin mo.
Okay, kung transpose ni Joey, ma-transform na into endgame lamang na eh. Again, because of the H pawn.
Pass pawn na, no? Hindi na kailangan mag-create ng pass pawn dahil may pass pawn na. But it's a long road from the middle game to the end game. At may mga chances pa rin ang black.
So bishop c2 preparing j4.
Ito yung threat, ano? Because of that.
So moving out of the pin, si Jeffy J. Jump it off.
Sigbert Tarash. Oo nga pala. Before the end game, God placed the middle game. Thank you, Baboyet, Bualaw. Meron kang isang package na kiss from me. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Yun lang pala ang price.
Price is more.
Hanggang ilang rounds po yan is the first to reach 6.5 points, no? So, 12 games. But if after 12 games, the score is 6-all, they'll play one more game. para ang unang makalamang in that case, ang unang makalamang after 12 games ay tabla pa rin sila. So this match has become a best of 4. So
Series of exchanges,
wholesale exchange. Ang gagaling naman nila. Oo nga eh. Ang gagaling nila.
Ang gagaling ninyo. Thank you.
Michael Elos, sino po ang magaling sa kanila? Silang dalawa. Because after 8 games, the score is still tied at 4 games apiece. David Elorta winning games 1 and games 4. Antonio winning games 5, 6, and 7. And Elorta winning game 8. So, with 2 draws. So, they both have 3 wins and 2 draws. So, nandito po tayo sa game 9 na ngayon. This match has been reduced to a best of 4 after the first 8 games have resulted in a tie. So, marami po tayong mga nanonood dito, mga kaibigan natin sa chess. Jimson Trangia, rooting for Grandmaster Joey. I'm sure he's not the only master rooting for Grandmaster Joey, the only Filipino rooting for Grandmaster Joey. Of course, as I said before, Joey po, in his prime, is really undisputed King of Blitz. Talagang sobrang galing po niyan sa Blitz. But he's now 56 years old, while David Elorta is just 35 years old. 35 ba? Parang. Basta, more or less 20 years po ang agwat nila.
35, pero mukhang 53.
Hindi naman.
Joke lang.
Tumawa pa si Lorta. Narinig ka tuloy ni Lorta.
Dave,
Raisal Balosa from Coronadal City. I had the pleasure of playing a tournament game with Raisal Balosa in the fifth leg sa South Cotabato. Richfield Lumawag Rivera, kay Papa Dabs ako. Good luck to you. But this is really a very close match because yun nga, after 8 games, tabla pa rin sila. Joey was undisputed the King of Blitz in his prime, but now he's 56 years old and David Elorta wants to say ako naman. So they've played in 2 matches already, both winning 1 apiece. So ang mananalo dito will be acknowledged as the King of Blitz
2018.
Sabi 2018 kasi I'm sure gusto niyan i-challenge ni International Master Oliver Di Makiling, who is also known to be very strong. Tabla na po ba yan? But anong patingin mo, partner? Drawish ito, no? Kasi symmetrical pawns, ano?
Slightly better ang white.
Slightly better because of the rook
Position of the king.
Position of the king. But
Nasa 7th rank.
but whether or not it translates to a win is another question, no?
Pipilitin si Joey.
FM po ba si Elorta? I think FM siya pero hindi natapos yung application niya. Try ko. But definitely caliber FM lang ang caliber niya. With feelings yun.
With emphasis.
With emphasis.
Pero pero okay lang. Lamang gihapon kay na Bishop. Slide niya.
Magwa 1 point advantage siya dun.
Pero na-control lang yun sa night ang kuhan sa king.
Entry points.
Wala yung entry point ang white king. Wala na yun. Pag-asa sa
Dahil ito, no?
With a smile. Malapit ang smile ni Karing David.
Hindi
Grabe,
pwede
hindi.
din. Kasi dito lang, ano?
Ngiting Miss Universe. Si Dave mahilig maghabol ng bishop. King move, rook, bishop. Hindi, pagka dali ang king. Pag mo depensa ba? Pag mo depensa sa pawn. Bishop, attacking the weakness here. Slightly on white, slightly on white.
So, dito naman siya magdedepensa. Dito. So they're squeezing. They're trying to. Both players are trying to squeeze a win in this drawish position. Ana Maria Tan, master. Sino bang master? Ana Maria Tan. Both of them are masters. Kanino ka ba nag-root? Who do you think will win in this match? 4-all na po sila. Tabla po after 8 games. Both of them will receive the same amount of money actually. It's just a matter of prestige kung sino ba talaga sa kanila ang magaling. Papa Dabs, walang kasalanan ng bishop. Oo nga eh. Parehas. You have to choose one, my dear. Only one can win the match.
Still holding on bishop in F3.
Pareho po silang magaling. Oo nga, pareho nga silang magaling.
Wala silang sakit. Wala silang magaling.
Ba't ganun?
Nasa na yung bishop? Wala puntahan. Nasa C4 na pinunta.
Okay, nag-error na because
Kasi he was holding on sa F3.
Yun. So they're still trying to squeeze something out of this position, which looks extremely drawish already. Hirap mag-decide, close game. Magandang title nito, Attorney, Bugbog o Digdidad.
Sinong bully?
Magaling maglaro. Painom yan, papainom yan, papainom ba yan? Alright.
Tricky si David.
Of course, Anatan was a varsity player ba yan? Si Anatan, in her college days. Anong school ba ka ba, Ana Maria Tan? I think varsity player yan. So, continue pa rin si David chasing that bishop.
Mahilig si David sa bishop.
Wag po. Draw na yan, attorney. Both deserve the title. Yeah.
Exciting pa lang kung sino manalo. Pag nag-tie for ano yan.
So, both players now at 20 seconds each. So, Emilio Aguinaldo College, I see. Okay.
Tama. Sino mananalo dito ay iyak. Ayan, iyak ko.
Kilala mo yan ni Arden, attorney. Ano? Kilala ni Arden?
Si Ana Maria.
So, that is now, I think, extremely drawish already. Uh-oh. Oh, bosh. Ubos, no?
Hindi, easy draw yan.
Ah, kasi
Kaya mag-rook-to-rook sabi. King lang. King eh. Pakakan lang. Tapos...
ubos, panalo.
Panalo.
Panalo. Dapat rook A6, king A6 is the win.
King A6 ang win.
After nag-opposition, king A6 was the win.
King C7 tapos King B6. King B6. May King A6, Brad.
King A6 ang panalo diyan, Joey.
Yan.
Sobrang excited ni Joey.
Pero mali ang lagay ng King. Dapat sa
Pero that was a win. King A6 ang panalo,
King
hindi
C7
King
muna.
C6.
King C7 tapos King B6.
Nai-push agad eh.
A6 ang panalo dun. No?
Ang tira mo kasi Dave, B5. Kain ng rook sabay B5. Kain ng rook sabay B5. Yun ang tabla. Ipapakain mo yung pawn sabay King B7.
B5 pala. Papakain yung B5 pala para
Kasi
ano.
pag nakakain yung B6, talo.
Tapos hintayin mo kapag kain niya, i-opposition mo. Talo. Tabla pa rin. So that was a very interesting. First, Elorta missed the draw and then Antonio missed the win. So the score is now 4.5. 4.5. We are now at game 9. 3 games remaining and they're still tied. So this will be the London system. Taga saan si David? From San Andres Bukid, Manila.
St. Andrews Field Law School o St. Andrews Field, mababang paaralan ng San Andreas
Law School. Law School pala.
Law School of St. Andrews Field. Double fianchetto.
Of course, yung mga taga chess players na taga San Andres Bukid, Manila ay suportado si David Elorta, no? Pa-shout out Master Joshua Acasio, kumusta po? Taga saan po kayo? At para malaman natin kung saan ka nanonood, from what place? Accelerated London. Yan naman, if you've been watching all of White's game openings have been, all of David Elorta's White games have been London.
And then Karokan. Ito lang,
Dalawang opening lang po dito. Kung itim si David, Karokan. Kung puti sa David, London.
So parang naging theme pala ito, parang naging theme na match.
Also, Antonio answers in the same way. Always Queen's Indian Defense po ang pamato niya answer niya sa London system, no? How to draw a winning position. So guys, it's found in every endgame book out there. The winning position there is King A6 para walang stalemate.
Na-miss din ni Dave yung
Na-miss din ni Dave na
Rook takes D6, B5, yun ang draw.
Rook D7, King D7, B5, no?
Yan din naman.
Yun ang para may space siya to get the opposition, no? Para kung anytime kainin ng itim yung B5 ay
B7.
King B7 siya to get the opposition and achieve a theoretical draw. So in a way, the draw was the correct result.
Yan.
But it's now game 9 at watching from Zamboanga. We all know Jono Lihas is from Zamboanga. From Greater Lagro Wood Pushers, headed by Mr. Arnel Espiritu Sr. So Lagro is in Quezon City. They're rooting for their fellow citizen of Quezon City, si Joey Antonio. sa daming libro ni Doc Matob. Si Doc Matob po ay maraming ang libro. At I am still working on a chess center in Makati City, which will house the library of the Executive Chess Association, the Philippine Executive Chess Association, and also the NCFP. So I'm looking for malapit na po. Malapit na po tayong magka-lugar na maganda so that we can hold standard tournaments with free venue. Yan po ay napaka-importante pong I think it's very important for us to have our own chess center in Manila so that players can just, especially young players, can just come and read chess materials, play with the masters.
Maganda rin chess museum, Maganda rin chess museum,
and also it's in the heart of Congressman Pichay to establish a chess hall of fame. So, Philippine Chess Hall of Fame. Yan din ang isa sa mga tinitingnan namin ng project. Mauna muna yung center siguro. Pwede rin the chess center can double as a hall of fame. Then, lagyan natin ng mga pictures lang doon sa ating mga banggiit, sa ating mga heroes of Philippine chess. So, magandang laban po ito, ano? There's just 3 games left and the players are still tied. That's why it's very important for them. Every game is now important. Every move is important because one slip can mean defeat in the match. Ganyan na po ka-importante ang every game, every move dito. Dahil tabla pa rin sila at wala pa rin clear leader, clear front runner with just 3 games left. So, yung mga nagpupustaan dyan, it's time to raise the stakes. Sana mo yung willing mag-bet ng kalabaw for Joey. So, sino bang lamang dito, partner? Who would you choose in this position?
I'm clear.
Kasi as of the moment, yung bishop ng itim, hindi, wala pang ano, no?
Now, dapat wala hindi next-exchange si Joey yung isang group.
Ayaw naman.
Kaya din Dave. Nakasunda lang kabayo kasi out of place yung bishop sa G7 kasi.
Oo nga. Right now, the bishop on G7 looks like a pawn. But things can change. But that's where the advantage right now. Under the position.
Ang edge ng white yung knight sa D3. Na-protectahan yung weakness sa B2.
Why not make open chess tournament with time handicapping? Attorney, pa-shoutout naman Santa Maria Bulacan Chess Society. Hello po sa lahat ng mga members ng Santa Maria Bulacan Chess Society. I hope you're enjoying this match, this Christmas presentation by the National Chess Federation of the Philippines. For those who are new, this is not the only match po that we have featured live worldwide. If you subscribe to the channel of the National Chess Federation in Facebook, nandoon po ang mga matches natin, napakarami po. Matches between Antonio and Garma, Antonio and Lilo, the 2 matches of Antonio versus Elorta, nandoon din po ang match ni Janelle Freina versus Darwin Lilo. Also po yung mga matches ni FM Arden Reyes. So marami pong mga matches. So time handicapping. Kalaro na ako ng ganyan, open tournament with time handicapping actually. Yung mga masters ay 3 minutes, yung mga non-masters ay 5 minutes. Blitz. But Pag open na lang talaga. May the best man win. Di ba? Ba't mag-handicap pa? Wag na lang.
Hindi mahirap yung handicap.
Pa-anuhan na lang talaga. Pagalingan na lang talaga.
Kung gusto mong mag-improve ang mga players, walang open talaga.
Pag open na lang talaga. Without handicap. I believe that's the, ano. So the problem with black is that both of his minor pieces are not doing anything yet. It's very hard to break through, I'm sure, but I'm sure breakthrough is in the mind of
Tama ba? Di makakambol. Tama ba?
Tama kasi malakas ang pawn. So na 1 pawn down na po si Joey dito. Like I said, this is a very important game because whoever wins this game will likely take a psychological advantage over his opponent because he will be leading by 1 point with just 2 games to play. Yun, nakahanap na ng paraan si GM Joey to activate his bishop via the F1 F8 A3 diagonal.
Pero decisive ang pass po ni Dave.
At the cost of a pawn po yan. But he was able to untangle. But right now, white already has a pass pawn, a very very strong pass pawn, supported by all his pieces on the B file. So hirap po. So let's see naman kung hi Christian match. Can I ask you a question? Nathan Kelly.
Nathan Kelly sa US, no?
So ano namang nangyari dito, partner?
Grabe ang pawn ni David.
Parang sabi ng David, in the bag. So sayang, partner, kasi nakalamang na sana si si Antonio. And last game was very because Antonio could have won.
Turning point of the match. Pero wala pa. But it could be.
But fight FB Mugs from Makati.
But it ain't over yet.
Dahan-dahanin mo lang, Papa Dubs. May pusta ako sa'yo. Maliitan lang katuwaan. O ba? Sino kaya kapusta niya?
Marami yun. Maraming edge, huh?
Ano yan? Trickmate. May pasabog pa.
Last trick nga. Ito ang ginamit. Last card.
Sayang nakita.
Lang aware si Dave, aware.
And resigns. David Elorta takes a 1-game advantage. Kain mo na ng manok.
Bad na yung draw.
Kain mo na ng manok. O, inom mo na ng tubig.
Yung draw ang medyo...
At we are heading to the final 2 games with Elorta enjoying a 1-point advantage. So remember, guys, the first to win 6.5 points wins, no? If David Elorta wins this game, makaka 6.5 na po siya. 5.5, 4.5. 5.5, 4.5. So, kailangan isang panalo na lang at panalo na po si alright. Start na kagad. Karokan.
The usual. Pwede tayo makapaggawa ng libro nito sa Karukan in London.
So they repeated their opening last game, where GM Antonio, I think, won.
Almost won if he played King A6.
Yun ba yun?
Ito yun.
Nag-iba siya ngayon,
Had he played King A6, could have been a different match score.
Kaya pa ni GM yan. Kaya tayo mga maka-GM, maka-Antonio. Fight!
Para sila ng kulay, ng sombrero at damit.
But then, like I said, Grandmaster Antonio in his prime was the undisputed Blitz King talaga. But now he's 56 years old, so kaya pa rin. He can still stand toe for toe with David Elorta, who is 20 years younger than him.
Hindi, 55 na si Dave, mga konti lang.
Wag po kayong maniwala kay International Master Oliver Di Makiling. Hindi po 55 si David Elorta, mukhang 55 lang. Hindi rin. 35 pa po yan, 35.
20 years ago.
Still in his 30s.
Suot niya ang kanyang mahiwagang sombrero.
So,
ako kay Joey, papatanggal ko yung sombrero na yan
yeah, either a win or 2 draws in the last 2 games will propel David Elorta to win the match.
Si Elorta is on a roll these past few weeks.
Oo nga.
Una, mga rapid
tinalo
events.
niya si Gem Maghami ng $100 in their money match. At pangalawa sa rapid tournaments sa Alphaland ay siyang nanalo. May mga tournaments din na past rapid tournaments na siya din ang nanalo, no? So, talagang kondisyon si Elorta. But of course, Grandmaster Antonio is Grandmaster Antonio. He's one of the living legends of Philippine chess.
Huling tinalo
One
niya
of
dun
our
sa
heroes.
Blitz, yung World Junior Champion na si Magsudlo dun sa Asian Continental.
Tinalo niya si Magsudlo, Wow.
So, pwede rin mag-World Junior Champion natin si Junjo.
So,
Wow. Meron tayong, may fan from the US.
split broadcaster. Nagtanong kasi sa akin. Ako. Paano na to?
Nandito ako.
Need ako. Bosh. Nako. Nagloko ang computer ko. Yung
There you go.
okay, balik po tayo sa game na to. Napaka-crucial po ng game na to. Antonio is playing white while National Master David Elorta is playing black.
Kung islands ang pag-uusapan, mas maraming islands today. He has 4 islands. Antonio 3 islands.
Saan ang punta niyan, partner? G6.
wala sana pupuntahan yung kabayo. Dapat na Queen E2 muna, no? Moving all the may C5.
So, equal. Thanks, Live Chess Games, courtesy of Attorney Orbe. JP Villafranca. Happy holidays, everyone. Ganda ng laban. Cheers! Cheers to my friend, JP Villafranca. I hope you're enjoying your Christmas vacation with your family. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you too. So, equal pa rin ang material. May paspon ang ano sa A. Pero sino bang lamang dito? Of course, lamang yung may outside paspon. At double pawns pa yung itim. But whether that is enough to win, we're about to find out. Louis Polistico, who I think won a tournament somewhere. Ano po bang tournament yung napanalunan mo, Louis? Ay, parang nabasa ko na nanalo ka sa Singapore ba?
He's based in Singapore. Coach Louis, former coach ng Philippine Air Force.
I see. All right. So, dahan-dahan lang, Joey. Lupits ng invited chess commander. Commentator. Grandmaster Oliver Di Makiling. At hindi lang siya commentator, maglalaro din siya sa winner nito. Best of 3. Katuwaan lang. By request. So, panoorin nyo yan. Wait for it. And Merry Christmas to all the chess players in the Philippines. I hope your Christmas holidays will be as fantastic and as joyful and merry as ours. Kasi tayo namang mga chess player, bigyan lang tayo ng board at bigyan lang tayo ng chess magazine or chess video or game. Pwede na. Happy na tayo dyan.
Kahit nga walang board, pwede mag-blindfold. Hindi naman ganda sa chess.
Ubush. Ano bang malayo ang king eh. Malayo ang king.
Malalaman natin ang ganang technique sa endgame dito.
There's plenty of time by the way, ano? So, Francine Elaine Magpili. I think, anak ba to? Anak
ni
Francis.
Congressman Magpili yan. Malapit si Congressman. Malaki yan dyan ni
So, as I said, Heber Bartolome, ang kaibigan po na chess player na composer din. The legendary Heber Bartolome of OPM Music. Watching us here. Sir, good afternoon to you too. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Congrats, Attorney Orbe. Maganda yung mga tournaments mo. Thank you po.
Magiging decisive dito yung F-pawn ni Joey. It's all about the F-pawn.
Yun na.
Ito na.
Nagpa-1 po na si...
Ito na. Ayan na.
Huh?
Yan magiging hindi na retro.
Handahan pa rin, ano?
Ingatan.
Jorel Lopez, pa-shout out po. Hello Jorel, taga saan ka ba? Kindly place your location so that we can also
Ano ni Jorel si Jerzuel.
tanggal pa yung ano dyan.
Hindi pa ito yung endgame ni Jorel. Masyadong fancy lang yung D4, ano? Wala.
Ano yan?
Hindi, malayo kasi yung king eh. Magkakaroon ng lisena eh.
Oops. So, buti na lang. At naka-recover. So, guys, looking at this, importante talaga ang endgame.
Mahirap pa to. Pwede pang maka-hold ang block according to the Dvoretsky.
Yeah, may mga cases na makaka-hold ang black dito, ano? But this is...
Pero winning ang white dito, so wala pang pawn sa 8-6. So. Pag naka 8-6, pwede mo doon. Yun lang. Oh my!
Ano nangyari?
Rook B4, the biggest blunder in the whole wide world.
Ano nangyari?
Rook B4.
Ah!
What a shot!
Shocking end to the match! What a shocking end to the match!
Ano nangyari doon, Brad?
Oh no! Oh no, na-blunder po si Grandmaster Joey in a very crucial position.
That was...
And... rewind natin saglit, ha? Pag ganyan, any move sana, but...
Pero pwede ma-hold ng block, pero dapat kanina.
2 pawns down. Napakain ng rook. Oh no!
Kasi ito na yung white, King F5. Ito na yung ano yan.
Oh, yan na eh. Kasi hindi maka King E7, may check eh, no?
Yun pala, King F5 nandaw. Sabi natin Grandmaster, I am commentator na si I am Oliver Di Makiling.
F4 na, no? Pwede ka na malusena eh, kasi yung rook mo.
OMG! So, congratulations to our Blitz King for 2018! David Elorta! So, they defeated everyone po. Lahat ng nagpunta rito, talo po. Si Darwin Lilo, tinalo po ni Antonio. Si Arden Reyes, tinalo po ni Elorta. Lahat po, talo. Sila na lang po talaga nagdi-dispute. At the end of the day, po, na-blunder po ang ating Grandmaster Joey Antonio by allowing his rook to be captured in a very winning position.
Rook A4, rook A4, rook C4.
In a very winning position po sana.
Pero I was hoping, ito pinaka-win talaga dito. Rook E4. Mamaya pag ano sana. No? Check then rook pawn. Pero pwede pa rin naman. Nahalo pa rin.
So ito po ang
Blunder.
So anyway, so we will have as requested by our online viewers, we will have an 3-game match between katuwaan lang ha. David Elorta and Oliver Di Makiling. Parang na-pre-move. Oo nga eh. Sayang.
Pre-move yung E4 ba? Ano ba yun ba?
Anyway, sige. 3 games tayo. So 3 games match po to between International Master Oliver Di Makiling and National Master David Elorta. Start na. Okay lang. Dapat pinakain mo na uli na manok si kaibigan Joey. Mouse slip. Oo nga eh. So, sayang po. Sayang. But anyway, deserved win pa rin kay David Elorta, who came back from one game down 4-3 to actually go ahead and lead after 11 games, setting up that win. So, ito naman po, nandito po si David Elorta playing white versus our very own International Master Oliver Di Makiling. Alam po natin si Oliver Di Max po, nakatatlong Grandmaster norm. Tatlong Grandmaster norm na ba? Dalawang Grandmaster norm na po yan si Oliver Di Max, and he's one of the brightest players we have to capture another Grandmaster title. Ubush, ganyan talaga ang buhay. Good player is always lucky. So, congratulations to the Blitz King, the winner of the match, the winner of the finale, Haring David Elorta. So, even before this match, he has already earned that moniker, Haring David. Of course, referring to King David of the Bible, but also because David Elorta is our Blitz King for 2018, having avenged his loss to Grandmaster Antonio. Ito pong laro ngayon naman natin ay between International Master Oliver de Makiling versus David Elorta. For prestige lang po ito. Tingnan po natin kung si de Makiling ba ay can hold his own against Haring David Elorta. So we will all refer to David Elorta now as Haring David. He earned it. He earned the title. The King. All hail the King. Long live the King. Parang si Elvis Presley yan, David the Beast Elorta. So, but in this game po, Elorta is playing white and Oliver de Makiling is playing black. Oliver de Makiling is from Davao / Bohol. At yeah, Franklin Tabao, David the Blitz King Elorta, but he's now playing a 3-game match with our Grandmaster in singing and International Master in chess, Oliver de Makiling. So, thank you very much for... Oh, naka na. Sige. Yung 5 na lang. Ha? Okay.
Pagbalikan lang. Pagkanon lang. Sweldo.
Diba? 10 by 10. 5 lang. Minus lang natin. Ha? Okay lang. Merry Christmas, Joey Joey. Joey, Merry Christmas. Bye. Sorry. Alright, so umuwi na po si Joey at Merry Christmas, Happy New Year na po. So, dito po, challenging the King of Blitz is our International Master, Oliver de Makiling. Naglaro ba si David? Naglaro ka ba sa D&D Festival sa Iligan? David, naglaro ka ba sa D&D sa Iligan this year? Sa Iligan, nagpunta ka sa Iligan this year? Third ka, di ba? Third. So, these 3 players, Oliver de Makiling, Joey Antonio, and David Elorta, they all went to Iligan for the D&D Festival Chess Tournament of Iligan City. And in that tournament, it was Oliver de Makiling who placed first. Champion po si Oliver de Makiling doon. Unstoppable po siya. The games are actually can be viewed on Facebook, in my videos album in Facebook. Ang nag-second po doon ay si Grandmaster Antonio. At ang nag-third doon ay si David Elorta. So, yun. 1, 2, 3 po sila sa Iligan. And, so, ano dito natin that at least that Iligan tournament was blitz, no? No, rapid. 20 minutes, 5 seconds delay ang time control po nun. So, but this one is blitz. Napakasayang po. In case you have just watched this stream. This is the finale, part 3 of the match between Grandmaster Antonio and National Master David Elorta. Si National Master David Elorta po ang nanalo. 4.5 to 6.5. Congratulations to him. Mouse slip talaga si ano. Attorney, magbuo na lang tayo ng party list, pusher party list. Nako, pusher, wag lang, ayoko ng pusher party list, baka mapagkamalan tayo ni Dorota niyan at matokhang tayo. Nako, wag na. Something else. Shout out po, Escalante attack from Negros Occidental. Escalante, kumusta po kayo? Merry Christmas and Happy New Year po sa lahat ng mga chess players sa buong Pilipinas na nanonood dito at nanonood ng replay. I hope your Christmas will be merry and gay. Let's all celebrate the reason for the season, the birth of our Savior, Jesus Christ. Sabi ni Grandmaster Lilo na pre-move daw ni naka-pre-move yata. Yan nga eh. So wala dito yung naka-primo. So in this match, in this game, this is a 3-game match between, so nag-material imbalance na. A queen and a pawn for 2 rooks. Who wins? That's a good question. So normally the rooks will win, but there are still other pieces. And if white can, if black can concoct an attack, baka mahihirapan po ang white. Also, the center is owned by black, with a pawn on d5 supporting a strong rook, a strong knight on e4. So black has tremendous control of the central squares, with 2 knights on e4 and e5. So nawala pala yung oh my goodness. Nako, naka-relax mode na si naka-relax mode na si. So another interesting position has appeared between International Master Oliver de Makiling and National Master David Elorta. Haring David. So kailangan activity talaga. Kailangan ng black talaga activity with ano yan? What is that move? Oh, bakit hindi oops, sorry. Dito sana kanina before h3. Oh, boss. Knight f2 sana bago nag f3,
Oo nga.
h3.
Yeah.
Kita ko kaagad eh. Mas IM level na pala ako. Joke lang. Oo nga eh, no? Knight F2 according to Margel Soria. Yes, sir! Misteryoso talaga ang chess. So, interesting pa rin ang laban na to. But napaka-secure na po ng king ng puti, ano? So guys, thank you again for watching. This is a best of 3 between Oliver de Makiling and David Elorta. Tingnan natin kung if Oliver de Makiling can has basis to challenge David Elorta's title as the King of Blitz in the Philippines. So game 1 is a draw. Game 1 is a draw. And we will see what happens with the next 2 games. So, kita po natin na si Oliver de Makiling is also very strong. Up yung oras, yung time. Oliver de Makiling opens with attack of the Caro-Kann, and David Elorta answers with knight c6. Yeah, knight c6 po. As a Caro-Kann player, I can tell you that that can lead to really wild complications. Because but yeah, you kailangan memorize mo yung variations that leads to equality there. So this is game 2 of a 3-game mini series mini match between Oliver de Makiling and International Master Oliver de Makiling and National Master David Elorta. Yung ating main match po between Grandmaster Antonio and David Elorta tapos na po with National Master David Elorta winning the match 6.5 to 4.5. So but although talo po si Antonio, the games were very close, and it was decided literally by just a blunder. Nag-blunder po si Grandmaster Antonio na winning position. Tingnan natin po dito ngayon kung between Oliver de Makiling and David Elorta kung kaya bang talunin din ni David Elorta si IM de Makiling. Like I said po, all these 3 players, David Elorta, Joey Antonio, and Oliver de Makiling, they all played in the Mindanao tournament, the Iligan tournament in Mindanao, in my hometown. It was Oliver de Makiling who won the championship, followed by Grandmaster Antonio, and then by David Elorta. So it was a tournament full of national masters, but ang remarkable lang po ay ang nag 9th place doon ay walang iba kung hindi yours truly, the commentator who always manages to do well, who seems to do well in tournaments in Iligan. Kasi marami po doon sa mga players sa Iligan na contemporaries ko, kilala ko. So I was able to take 9th place in that tournament, defeating national masters also. So the D&D chess tournament is held annually every September. At nandito nga pala yung si ano kasi, David Elorta, always pag manalo kasi yan ng tournament ay binibigay po niya sa akin yung trophy niya. So this is trophy for the second runner up of the D&D Festival, Legal Chess Open. Won by David Elorta, but binigay niya sa akin in my collection because I don't know, maybe sometimes I support him in his quest for titles. Ito rin naman ay malaki ang Champions Trophy ni Joey Antonio when he won the D&D Festival League Chess Tournament in 2017 po. So mahaba po ito, malaking tournament po ito. Binigay din niya sa akin because I don't know bakit binibigay sa akin ng mga trophies nila. Kasi ayaw ni David Elorta magdala ng trophy sa eroplano. Kaya binibigay na lang niya sa akin. So, sana po tayo. Oops, sorry. Okay, so we're just wrapping up with this final two games between National Master David Elorta and International Master Oliver de Makiling. So you can see that both players are evenly matched, ano? So a match between these two players would be very interesting also. Perhaps in 2019 we can arrange a match between Oliver de Makiling and David Elorta. Meantime, marami po tayong mga international masters na we'd love to feature in these matches, including Ronald Dableo, who is also very fast in Blitz. Roderick Nava. We've seen Roderick Nava in Roderick Nava, by the way, finished with 6.5 points in the Blitz tournament of the Asian Continental Championship. No? I think he was the highest placed among the Filipinos in the Blitz tournament of the Open. Sa babae naman, si General Final placed 4th in the Blitz tournament. So, in this game pala, it's de Makiling who's playing white. Marnog. So tune in again for the next feature match. Definitely in 2019 when our membership reached 12,000 members. Malapit na po tayo. Malapit na po tayo nag 11,000 po sa ating official NCFP page. Hopefully po you can invite your friends to join the National Chess Federation group. So that we can reach 12,000 members, 15,000 members, 20,000 members, or 1 million members even. Kung kaya po ng mga gardening group na sinasalihan ng asawa ko, yung mga succulents and cactus society of the Philippines, makakuha sila ng 1 million members. Siguro naman po yung mga chess players din sa Pilipinas ay marami rin siguro tayo at ano yan. So, interesting po ang larong to, ano? Pero no doubt po, if you want to review this broadcast, take note po sa lunch break natin. Nakikita po natin ang skill at galing ni International Master Oliver na makiling sa larangan ng karaoke. So, kung karaoke lang po ito, undisputed, hindi na po kailangan ilaro kung sino mananalo. Although David Elorta also has a very good voice, very good singing voice, and he loves to sing also. Pero sa pagalingan ng boses at I think, in my opinion po, walang katulad si Oliver de Makiling except for Roderick Nava. Magaling po si Roderick Nava. Magaling din po si Roderick Nava sa kantahan, ano? At also sa chess, kaya magandang laban po. De Makiling versus Roderick Nava in 2 disciplines: karaoke, singing, and chess. So during lunch break po ng match na sa chess, magkakantahan din sila. And kung sino yung mapipilian ng audience na mananalo by voting, siya po ang panalo dun sa segment na yun. It will be worth 2 points. So, tingin nyo sinong lamang dito, mga masters. Sayang yung G4. Oh, G4. Nabawi na ang 1 pawn down ni D-Max. At nakapenetrate na yung rooks, but time wise lamang po si Elorta. 2 minutes and 44 seconds against 48 seconds of De Makiling. So this is game 2 of their mini match. The first game ended in a draw, so equal pa po sila. So makikita natin that si Haring David ay nahihirapan din kay nahihirapan din siya kay So now, one pawn na po advantage ni may mga may threats po yung ating itim, ano. Check pala. Ito na lang check. So nawala na yung may threats. So ang goal ng itim ng puti dyan ay to be able to use his king to aid in the advance of the pawn. RD1 may check kasi eh. Yun. Naku, pag ganyan. Naku. Lapit na talaga. Ay, ako opposite pala. Opposite bishop. Bishop of the wrong color. Ay, meron yan. Meron yan. Meron. Kaya lang, hindi rin pwede. Maiwan din yung pawn. Yung pawn kasi nasa puti. Iyon. Oh, ang galing! Stalemate pa rin. Stalemate. So, dalawang tabla na. Last game. So, both were fighting draws. So, David Elorta versus sino bang gusto makakita ng match between David Elorta versus D-Max? Not 3 games, but 12 games. Last game tayo. I think Oliver de Makiling versus David Elorta will also be a very interesting match to see. At may karaoke contest din with viewer voting. Yung karaoke contest will be worth 1 game. Oh. Paramihan ng fans. So, ang solution naman ni Di Makiling to the London system is knight h5. So, this is the last game. This is the last game ng ating mini match between Oliver de Makiling and David Elorta. Daming learning. Tsaka ang Pinoy pag naglaro, wakwakan talaga. Yeah, you can actually learn a lot from watching these online games, no? Online matches of our masters. So although this is a blitz game, but the quality of their moves do not really deteriorate just because it's blitz. So walwalan, wakwakan. Wala na. Magsha-shopping na kami ng pamilya ko, kaya last game na to. So, if you missed the caroling ng mga chess masters natin, you can rewind this video to the lunch break. Ang ganda-ganda po ng mga kinanta nila, mga Christmas carols for you. At habang naglalaro rin sila ay mag-background music na lang din ako dito na. Bakit may night dito? Bakit may night dito? Kaya itong night to? Dito akin ano? Kumplata naman ang night to na. Fresh din mo ang night. Baka dito. Habang sila naglalaro, bigyan ko sila ng background music. ating widow rendition of Have Yourself a Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to everyone in NCFP. All the chess players out there, I hope you'll spend your Christmas with your family. You'll have a Merry Christmas. And Happy New Year. Yes, friendly match lang to. Crack ko yung nakasombrero. Pwede kaya tayo ask mga idea kay Wesley para ma-implement sa mga master natin? Anong kulang sa mga player natin? Well. I have no answers because I'm not a master. Sa mga trainers, I think tama si Coach Pichay. Tama si Pichay when he said that we really need a foreign coach to help the young players. Maybe that's the solution. Hiring a foreign coach, experienced master, experienced trainer. Training program ng mga young talents natin. According to my friend Peter Long, yung development ng bata is really in the ages between 10 to 13. Dapat we should capture players who are malapit 10 to 13 and hone their talents. But if I may speak freely, I am very disappointed with how the Philippine Sports Commission runs its affairs. And after saying that, my mind immediately say, it's not their fault because there's also commission on audit. Meron din po kasi tayong tinatawag na commission on audit na napakahigpit din po. It's all about, I guess the solution that I had envisioned at the start, and that is that Philippine chess must not be dependent on government funding alone. It must find commercials, private sponsors to help their programs. Yan po talaga ang maganda. But until chess becomes as popular as the basketball, we will never see sponsors as big as San Miguel, because it's all about the numbers. So dapat muna the first thing to do is to popularize chess muna, to make sure that there are millions of Filipinos following the moves of our masters. Good luck sa'yo, Korean name. Merry Christmas, Harold Militar from Milan, Italy. Okay, habang sila ay naglalaro pa, maybe one more song. Nawala ako. Okay, yan. pala kasi yun. I need some time to remember the chords all over again. I hope you like that piano rendition of the Christmas song, Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire. Chestnuts. We are all chestnuts. So, ano bang nangyayari dito? It's now the Makiling whose knights are all over the place. Materially equal. But, exposed pa yung king position ni Elorta. On time naman, wala namang masyadong diferensya sa oras. So, but ang tanong ay whether the Makiling can convert his positional advantage to a win. So, it's a rainy day today. But I hope despite the rain, tira yan. Pin pala yung bishop. Well, the knight cannot really capture because the bishop will be hanging. Oh, whoosh. Grabe talaga si Haring David, oh. Nakita niya pa yon. Grabe, nakita pa yon. So, magagaling talaga. Magaling talaga sa tactics si Haring David. But the Makiling as true champion doesn't give up, never gives up. Dahil malay mo, miracles can happen in Blitz. But magiging dalawa na ang paspon ng puti dyan, no? And there's nothing left to do except kain na nga yun. And wins. Haring David won his mini match against Oliver the Makiling. That's all, guys. Thank you for watching. Sa lahat po ng nanonood, I say on behalf of the National Chess Federation of the Philippines, di pa ako naligo ngayong araw na to. Ay, lamig-lamig kasi. On behalf of the National Chess Federation of the Philippines, I hope you all have a very, very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year po. 2019 will be better than 2018. I'm sure of it. Tomorrow will be better. Always be better. There will always be tomorrow for us to hope for better things. So for Philippine chess, next year will be better than 2018. And I hope you all enjoy these holidays with your family. Merry Christmas to all. Bye-bye.